Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons, Dice Rolls, and Dumbasses. I'm your Dungeon Master, Tyler, and today I'm joined by Mark, playing...
Jester Raisin, Bardic Sorcerer.
And Keegan, playing...
Anu Babalao, Coral Warlock.
And Allison, playing...
Naira Burrell, otherwise known as Jem the Fairy Rogue.
And, unfortunately, our Brandon/Zoldan is still absent this week, but he'll be back eventually. And we do still have John playing...
Vosh Moonblade, Rune Knight, Sorcerer Kobold.
And, finally...
Frogfucker. Evoker, Dummy Whisperer.
Nay. And, last time, our party had continued their adventures into the Strand of Shadows, just outside of a small, dark, wooden citadel. They had broken free some prisoners and made some deals amongst them, and then marched forward to meet with the Queen of Hearts. After negotiation attempts quickly fell through, they fought valiantly and wound up slaying her, and in the process saving their, to some dear, to some expendable friend, Rosa-Rod, and managed to uncover some of the secrets behind this corruption ritual. And also, Jester got a cool new shadow.
Oh, yeah.
But,
And Jem finally learned her name.
winding... Yeah. And Jim's got a name. And winding back a tiny bit of Vosh, having looked at some arcane rituals that were far too confusing, pushed those aside, and had found a freshly inked letter that had not yet been sent, sitting on the table. And Vosh, I'll hand you this parchment so you can have this if you'd like to read it or hand it off to someone else to read.
Oh my
Read
God.
it out loud. or have someone else do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
My preparations for the corrupting ritual is nearly complete. Soon it will be complete. If we can continue turning the masses against their leaders, we can continue gaining control over new regions. Until the new ritual is complete, we will not be able to fully brainwash the masses. If their leaders are not kept in exile, control could be lost. I need you to get that Lunk King Club to send a greater quantity of Aether Crystal immediately. I don't care how overworked those fairies get. Love, the Queen.
Oh no.
I said complete way too much there. Anyways. So, you are left with that.
I think we should give this give this letter to the what was the lady that sent us in here to help find her? I keep forgetting her name.
Yes. One moment. I was so prepared for this. He's talking about the Electron Queen.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, the elven one who had a very elven name. Queen Eloise.
I think we should bring this to Queen Eloise and let her know, and maybe she can help us, figure out something else we can do.
I don't have a
Well,
problem with
hopefully,
that.
if this letter isn't getting out, maybe it'll slow down the process. Well, now that she's dead, I think the process will be
Definitely slowed. But,
definitely slowed.
I mean, still,
Copies are there out there.
exactly.
Before we get too far along, I'd like to try a decorruption ritual on myself.
Alright, so you're going to basically spend the hour of starting this ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you do, basically, it'd be a long series, like basically getting different elements. What you would see the components for are these. They look very similar to those purple gemstones you had been seeing, but these are clear white gemstones. Not too familiar to you. But with these crystals set in, the shown order, a small circle around you, you'd watch as you chant this. It takes, better part of an hour getting through all the incantations, and you'd see the purple tinges of corrupting magic bleed out from you and into these gemstones.
Nice.
I will say that would give you 1 gemstone that could be used for a shadow corruption ritual.
Wonder what I would use that for.
And do you remember that they
Questionable
were highly
things.
volatile, though?
So it gets rid of all 3 stacks of corruption?
Yes, it does.
Okay, nice.
I do remember it was highly volatile.
The one you had was the very large one.
Yeah, well, I mean, these could be little small volatile ones.
Who's next?
I'm still pretty corrupt.
You
Okay.
think?
I have 6 points?
No, you should have 2.
2 points?
Yeah. You weren't that high.
5 was the ceiling.
Oh yeah, I had 3 and then I got 1 off.
Yeah.
I had 3. I was going to do myself, definitely. Alright. Teenage Mutant Ninja Slave Boy, get over here.
I have remove curse now. Would that work or no?
You could try it.
Yeah, I'll try that too.
You want to just try casting Remove Curse on yourself?
Yeah.
So, as you cast Remove Curse, you do feel the effects of the spell wash away from you.
So I can do that one more time if somebody needs it. Do you still
Or I
need
could
it?
just go through the science experiment.
Okay. I don't mind.
So that works too.
I will watch.
Well, 2 methods now. Ooh.
So I'll do the ritual with Treetop over here.
Why don't you guys take an extra hour?
Might as well. Well, are we in a rush now? We're not in a rush. We got the bee lady. We killed the spider creepy lady.
Yeah.
Spider
You know,
shield.
We got Roserod back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosarod's back.
Still in enemy territory though.
We are.
But at least we're in a relatively safe spot. Only 1 entrance.
Alright. So you guys take the time, complete the ritual on Jaster. A couple of hours go by.
Yeah, I'm going to gather the last of the ingredients for one last ritual, in case we need it along the way.
Very good idea.
You know, I would say, because it would probably have that labeled, you would be able to put the components for that as small ether crystals.
How many?
So you would have had 3. You'd be down to 1. So that would be the components you had for that ritual.
Okay.
I can't remember. Did you have components for the corruption ritual? No.
Yes, I still have 3 of those.
So yes, you would now have 5 corrupted aether crystals.
We can build a small army of our own now. No one says it has to be evil.
Yeah. Well, so
It's called corruption for a reason.
Exactly.
Corrupted to the light side.
Aye.
indoctrinated.
Blessed.
No, that's Zoldan's department.
Hey, I don't indoctrinate anyone. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go talk to these Electron and see if they want to take vengeance on this Don Zaburo fellow. And you see Zoldan will walk up and start talking to the zombie-like individuals. They're kind of... You would have noticed, they do seem to have almost stopped moving, going through like different sorts of routes. They seem to be in a bit of a daze, a bit of a stupor. I mean, they're kind of shambling about like they were kind of doing the previous task, but it's less motivated pace, less consistent
They
movement.
were gaining
Yeah, that'll be fine.
themselves.
So, from there, what do you guys want to do? You have probably off in the background, just like this whole 2 hours, a very excited Roserod, who's basically, he's going to be pretty much there talking to Bella and excited to see her, telling her everything about this whole adventure you guys have been on. Very excited. But you also do have the lovely, yeah, the lovely grumpy fellow.
He's
He's
got
probably,
a close eye on it.
yeah, he's probably just plopping down somewhere, waiting for you guys to head off.
Are there any books in this little keep that we're in? Just like small library or whatever?
I would say there would be. Is there something particular you're looking for?
I was looking for anything on alchemy or spellcasting in general.
I'm going to roll a D100.
In fact, Grumpy is right now sporting a second shadow.
Here's the second shadow. I should have decided which roll was which before I rolled that. Sorry.
Also looking for anything that might tell me what these black mushrooms I've collected are.
Yes. 20. That means something. I need to pull some, sorry. Quick, somebody be distracting while I look at something. I'm sorry.
Hey, Hanu, you're looking a lot better. What? Did you do something, or did Frog do something to you, or?
Yes, I removed the curse, hopefully.
Wait, you have removed curse now?
Yes, with the level up.
Maybe you can help Jaster out.
He just did it.
You just cleared. I cleared it.
No. With his hair problem.
Oh, that's
Oh.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to do that? I can cast remove curse on the Jester.
No, on Grumpy.
Oh, I'm grumpy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if that works.
So I would say for Frog, you would find as you're looking around the remains of
Think of that.
I didn't either.
her spellbook,
I forgot about it.
which would have the spells
I don't know what I was going to do.
Puppet, Puppet, Crown of Madness.
Ooh, that's
Hold on.
Yep.
Puppet.
I almost took Puppet.
Oh, did you?
What is the next one?
Crown of Madness. Tasha's Mind Whip.
That's a good one.
Counter Spell. And a Psionic Blast.
That's a lot of good ones.
And this would be this spellbook would be a black leather-bound spellbook with it's basically black leather with a silvery spider web across it.
Nice.
But as far as the other books, you wouldn't be able to find anything as you're looking through.
Plenty of blank pages in the spellbook.
I would say yes.
Excellent. I was thinking about buying a second spellbook anyway.
Yes, a spare.
Yeah.
It does look very well made, very ornate. You figure this book on its own, too, just the book, is probably worth at least 200 gold.
Nice.
Very ornately made. But from there, you guys were wanting to try and cast that spell on Grumpy?
On Grumpy?
Yep. So, you go up. What's it look like when Hanu casts Remove Curse, this newfound power
I
of his?
imagine it's pretty scary looking. Very purpley. I don't know.
Energy
Almost
kind of
looks like a
right
curse
in.
on its
Yeah,
own.
exactly. Very curse-like-esque, but...
So this shadowy magic pulses out. I imagine Grumpy's just sitting there in the shadow behind him. He just kind of walk up and go, "That's a good idea."
Yeah.
Guttural whisperings of maddening secrets. And as you do, you watch, he's kind of leaned over, and as he turns around, you see this hair falls from his head.
There we go.
Snatch it up.
Jasper scoops it up quickly.
Yeah. Do we have any more of those gems?
Hey, look at that! I'm back to the old looks! You look under the green little tufty, you just saw like an afro almost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You would
tree
see-
moths.
He now has under there just a blackish brown little afro underneath.
Really?
Better than ever. little curls to it.
It doesn't look all that different than what you already had before.
Now he's
Just the color.
He's got that he's got the Kinsey like curly fry style hair.
Oh,
very
gosh.
tufty little
Yeah, I
spirals
know
to
exactly what you're talking about.
it. Yeah.
When he said like afro, I thought you meant something like Bob Ross or something.
No, not too big. That's closer to what
Frog.
Gaster has.
Yeah, Jester.
Yeah.
Oh, we all had that. It's just like, it's like, how did I get one? I have scales.
So what were you asking? You're asking Honey something?
Hmm?
Who were
Oh,
you
I
asking?
was asking if anyone had any more of those cursed gems.
The ones that are cursed? Or
I think there were some over there by that table.
I think I have.
So the ones over there would be the ones Frog has scooped up and put into a component pouch.
Oh, so
I think I have one.
Did you?
Well, I had the ones that are in my eyeballs, but yeah.
Oh, those ones were broken.
Yeah, those are broken.
Yeah, I think broken. Oh well.
But yeah, with that, so Gaster does get his hair back. Though.
Yes, I'll place that on my head.
Then you
Okay.
feel this almost magical knitting back together as you place it on. It's very soothing, almost like washes back over, fitting right back into place. Give it a good tug, and it seems to be there for good.
Missed you, little buddies.
Birthday.
I almost wish you went for like the Homer Simpson hair, just 3 little strands. Good as new.
As soon as he loses it, don't.
Sun popping up from there.
Ace
Oh!
Ventura hair.
Jaster, look at you. You're looking almost as sharp as me. And he like lunges forward. You can see he's doing a full little flex, bodybuilder flex, and he's got like these vines and thorns now poking out from him.
Yeah, you look a lot better, Rosarai.
Boy, makeover. That is it.
I don't know what it is. After that, whatever was corruption, I feel like I'm welling with strength. I'm bigger too. Look,
Yeah, you look a lot bigger.
Yeah.
All the more perfect to defend your queen.
of course, nothing will be able to bother her now. Plus, look at all the cool new things I can do. He pops out with his left arm. He just gives like a flex of his fist, and a like shield of vine and thorn begins to form on his arm.
Cool.
And the blade of grass he used as a weapon, he swings it forward and has like a vine whip, flips it back to a long sword.
Wow.
I feel like I'm really a powerful knight.
You are.
This little corruption was good for you. I guess so. Maybe we should try some more of that.
No. We don't gotta go that far again.
I guess not. Bella is safe now. I think.
Got just the thing for you.
Also, Frog, Jaster had asked.
We just got him back, Frog.
Jaster was asking, did anyone have any more of those lovely corrupting gems? He got his hair back.
Yeah.
See that?
So yeah, I don't know. You know Frog has.
Do you actually want one of those things?
Yeah.
I'll hand him one.
I want to say, I don't remember. So did you tell them about the rituals you found or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So he also has like the instructions for how to use them.
Oh, well, that's even better.
I didn't cure you. You. Yeah, I did.
Me,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used one
he
on it.
used it on you. So
Yeah.
you'd be aware Frog has the instructions for how to perform that ritual as well.
Oh, now that I've gotten my hair back, I'd like to keep this guy occupied. Maybe you could just have him
Oh boy.
stay here for a while. Work the whatever this is, land.
Sure.
Oh no.
So I'd say, do you hand him over the written instructions for it then?
Oh no, I'll go for him.
Oh, you'll do it for him.
Oh no.
Okay, just in case you didn't read that one, there are some restrictions for it.
And I also want to take his tusks.
I see. Well, this man is still very much conscious. Are you like? I assume you're having this conversation away from him.
I've still got limited telepathy.
Okay, so you're just having this conversation in Frug's head, basically.
Yeah.
So everyone else is kind of looking at Jaster's hair.
I'm just looking at Jaster. I'm like, he's freaking Vosh is just like, okay, he's got his hair back. Something's gonna happen. I know it.
So Jaster specified he's telepathically communicating this to you.
Okay, and I will telepathically respond that he must be incapacitated in some way. I'll let you take care of that.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Send him over short distance away and cast sleep on him.
Alright, so you're having him walk over.
Nice chance for a little
What do you say
experimentation.
to him specifically?
I'll just ask him to grab something from the other side of the room, one of the desks, something that seems far enough away.
So basically, you just get him to walk and turn his back with the, what are you talking about? And then cast sleep.
Yeah.
What level are you casting sleep at?
I will. Yeah, I'll do it at level 3.
Level 3 sleep spell. Alright.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
I knew he had some plans for me.
Yeah, so did I.
I was kind of curious about what they would be.
And we all knew that he had plans for him from the very beginning.
At least it's not surgery this time.
Well, I don't know about that.
It's just a little lobotomy.
In a way, that is kind of surgery.
Alright.
98.
What is it? 98. Alright.
So.
12, 13, 20.
20 plus 35.
35. I'll say, with 35, that is enough. You watch as he falls into this deep sleep.
Is that incapacitated enough?
Sure. You hold him like that for an hour?
Unconscious.
We could
He is incapacitated.
just tie him up.
All right.
Hey, Jester, just checking. What was your alignment?
Then I have this
sure.
as well.
I would now say, I don't know. I feel like you are pretty lawful currently, but I think at that point you do need to mark yourself as evil. Frog, are you neutral?
Actually, I believe I'm chaotic good. Let me just double check that.
I think that will unfortunately move you to neutral
Okay.
from your actions.
Yeah, neutral good. So neutral.
A true neutral. Oh, okay.
I think that fits his character better anyway.
They had it coming in.
There's a certain point where it's the, okay, well now you're doing a dark corruption ritual on your enemies. I feel like if Zoltan was here, I feel like Zoltan in the background would also be conflicted because he'd probably see what you're doing and go, on one hand, this is bad, but on the other
It's
hand,
vengeance.
it's righteous vengeance. He's going to think on it, pray on it, and
just
kind of
helping out a
turn the
friend.
other way.
I don't have that many.
So, because you have because I guess you got one more time the thing written for that. Quick glance.
Nope.
So, perfect. So, who is the caster, by the way, for this?
Me.
So it's Frog specifically on casting it.
I'm going to teach him the whole thing.
So he's doing it for you. So that would be your spell attack
Oh, okay.
versus a charisma save from this guy.
From an unconscious guy?
Yes. As this is more of a internal conflict, you're trying to dominate his mind.
Ugh. Natural 1.
Natural 1. So, you begin casting this insidious magic, and it feels wrong to you. You're probably used to spells that have, elements and fire and burn away the body. But you feel you're reaching out and attacking this guy's mind, and you feel you reach out with your magic and try and grab hold of him. And roll for him, actually, just in case. Okay, he didn't get that one.
He did too?
He didn't.
Oh, he did.
Actually, so, sir, what is the spell attack with that, though? Because I do need to check.
Oh,
Probably 9.
Because it's not an automatic failure on a spell check.
plus 9 spell attack.
It's actually a 10.
Is it?
Yeah. So, yeah, 1 plus 9. So 10 total. So you got that one, right?
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, so 10 total. So yeah. Okay, he does succeed.
Okay.
So as you spend this time doing this, you just feel this reaching out and probing into his mind as you try and wrap around this with all these tendrils of magic and bring him under your control. When you feel he pushes back, you feel this powerful, almost resilient and bright spirit pushes you away as you do fail to take control of him. So effectively the ritual fails.
Sorry, Treetop, I fucked it up. Let's try again.
I would say, so that will wake him.
But he's tied up.
Sorry, did you tie him up?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me. So you tied him up. Can you give me a strength check on that? Just for tying, how tightly you tie this.
Strength index.
I'd say you could use either for this. More complicated knots.
It's only a 11.
So you're pretty sure he's tied up pretty good. This guy wakes up in a panic, says, "What the hell are you trying to do to me? You bastards!" And he's going to try and immediately break free. He's squirming in the ropes. What do you do?
Master, what the heck are you doing to this poor man?
Nothing. He's cooperating very nicely.
This took an hour, by the way. You've seen he's been asleep and tied up. Frog's like holding this black gemstone, and you're watching this wash of purple magic go over the guy.
I'm like,
We're just doing a little experiment. Nothing to worry about.
A little experiment? What the heck are you doing to him?
Since it didn't seem to work, I'm just gonna pull out my dagger and start cutting the tusks out of it.
Hold on. Don't do that yet.
Jaster pulls out the dagger and starts walking towards him.
I knew this was going to happen again.
No.
Wait! We had a deal.
Hold on.
Yeah, and he got his hair back, so the deal's over.
Don't do it yet.
Jesus,
I knew that was going to happen.
I'm holding back a bit. I promise to keep you alive.
Oh, perfect. Got strong person?
This would have disadvantage as he would have advantage on the save as he is currently hostile towards you.
Well, technically not in combat.
If he wasn't tied up, it would be.
Alright.
Well, it's a save for him, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
What was it? Wisdom save?
I believe so, yeah.
14 fails. A natural 20.
Oh.
So, you try and charm him. He goes, "Stop it with your trickery. Just let me go."
Hey, let's just finish this little experiment and then you'll be free to go. If we don't do the experiment, he's going to use the knife on you.
I was going to say, the rest of us in the party are
This
okay
is a
with this.
lose-lose.
I'm just watching.
Talk some sense into this
It's
guy.
just a simple experiment. Relax.
Right now, Jim's just distracted by the pendant that Forrest gave her.
Jim's focusing it. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Bosch is basically like, he knew this was going to happen from the start. He's just like,
This is wrong, but
there's nothing I can do.
he's not a very good person, anyways. Okay, so I mean, what do you guys do? So this guy is going to try and bust his way free.
All power to him.
I was going to say, unless Jaster or Frog do something else.
Look, if you get free, he's just going to go at you with the knife. This will be over in an hour. We'll be all set.
Yeah, trust me, it'll be fun.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Oh. All right. 4.
He keeps. You're watching. He keeps trying to break free and struggle out of this, but he's having trouble getting loose from the ropes.
I did try to warn you.
Well, I'll start it. I'll start cutting.
Oh, boy.
Give me an attack roll.
Just an attack.
You're trying to basically
Yeah.
cut off part of his face, right?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do though? Take
I want his tusks.
his tusks.
Basically,
you have
basically
just a
his teeth.
dagger.
Yep.
He's doing dentistry.
So you hit him. Give me on this because he's tied up and squirming. Give me a medicine check with disadvantage. A 15 on the dice, and then 18. So it's
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
so a 15 plus
15 plus 3.
so an 18. So even though this guy's squirming and fighting you, you basically keep him, held in place. Walk up, kind of grab him by the ropes and hold him tight as you start, carving away. Now, my question: are you trying to harm him while doing this, or just take a trophy off of him?
I just want the trophy.
So, yeah, you basically hold this guy in place, and he starts screaming a muffled, "Oh, what are you doing? Oh, that feels great, actually. Oh, that truth had always been bugging me."
I guess you made the right decision then.
Oh, never had an involuntary surgery before. You should do something else other than killing people. You're getting pretty good at this dental work.
Dentistry.
You take off one of the tusks.
Bring it back. You got another.
Oh, no, wait a minute! Well, that one's good. No pain, no pain! Give me another attack.
Yeah, Jim finally steps out like, what the heck are you doing over there?
Oh, I'm out of this now.
11.
It's Jasper. What do you
11,
expect?
11 will still hit while he's in this position. So yeah, it's another medicine check, still disadvantage, as he is squirming and fighting you.
13.
13. So you can see this time, you do manage to get the tooth out, but you wind up leaving like a large cut on the side of his face. Let me roll one thing real quick.
6.
It looks like a frown. Oh, you're butchering me! Let me go, you maniac! I
Well,
still
that's
want to go
Jasper
and
for
eat
you.
after this.
Oh, the other teeth.
Well, I know what I want.
Alright.
We ready to go here?
You gonna let me go? You can't just leave me like this.
We'll let you survive.
You know what? I'm gonna just take this as a win. Please go.
I'll untie him.
Yeah.
Do you untie him?
Fine.
I'm
He's
going
just
to
holding
do
the-
one thing. I think he's going to weigh his options as you untie him, and he almost goes like he's going to lunge towards Jaster. And he kind of looks around, and he decides to fuck off.
Yeah, good decision, dude.
Yeah, he just kind of looks. It's like, I never want to see these people again.
Hey, I had no part of it. I warned you that he was going to do something like this.
Well, let me just give you a warning. You might not want to fall in with the wrong friends.
Yeah, I'm glad he's on my side.
Right?
And this guy is going to get out of Dodge.
See ya.
I was gonna say it's not like we have a choice but to hang out, but to be with them.
It is true. Bound by circumstance.
And, Jam, or should I call you Naira now? Is it alright if I still call you Jam?
Yeah, you can still call me Jim, as she says as she still stares at the piece of gem that she just got from her Uncle Forrest. By the way, is Uncle Forrest still by?
He is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, I will say, that is one part they didn't tell you was that guy being your uncle. Nobody
I
mentioned
thought
that.
somebody
No, we
said.
did.
No,
too.
no,
Yeah.
no. I don't think
Yeah, we
that.
did. Yeah, it was
Did
right
you
in
guys-
front of
Right after he gave it
crazy?
to her.
Yeah,
I mean, lunatic.
remember?
It's- yeah, yeah, he
they
forgot.
told, and
Yeah,
then
Just
she
has
goes,
no idea who you
"Well,
are.
I have
Yeah, sorry,
Right.
I'm mixed up. Yeah, it's he forgot. I'm turned around, I'm a crazy
Once
person.
we did it, he lost the memory of.
Yes, almost immediately.
Yeah.
You listen to that. You should listen to that podcast. It's what,
Hey, you guys should listen to this podcast. But I hate hearing the sound of my own voice.
It is.
what allows us to keep you honest.
Jarring.
It's like one of those things you realize about other people who do it. You're like, how How do you listen to yourself talk so much?
Pay someone else to be your editor.
Yeah.
Or, pay an editor like we don't.
Yeah,
It helps if you're also doing a voice.
that's true.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
does.
I do lots of them. Back and forth to myself.
Alright, so where are we going from here? Do we need to go back to Pollen Nation and then head to...
I think we should get first out of this forest and meet up with the queen. I keep forgetting her name.
Eloise.
Enemies. Queen Enemies.
The Elven Queen. Yeah, you guys had some little tie-ups on your business in the Cerulean Forest.
Yeah.
I think you had a couple people you were visiting there. Vosh/Frug's side quest.
Okay, before we do anything, I think Jem wants to try something with the gem a little bit.
Yes.
Like, what would happen if they were both holding the gem at the same time? What would happen? That's just me as a player wondering.
No.
Both go into a stupor.
Wait, what happened?
You lose all
I
the
would say,
again.
so as you do this, you begin to feel a strain on the gemstone as it seems like some kind of magical force from it begins to weaken as you feel your mind beginning to become clouded as you have them hold this and go, this is so strange. It's like I'm remembering something, but you feel this like it's starting to fade and like there's a fog beginning to come back over you.
Yeah, I think that's probably the time that she'll have no choice but to pull away.
Back.
Yeah. And first she'll be like, hey, can I try something? I know we just met and all, but can we try something? And
Of course, you guys saved me from that crazy spider, scorpion, whatever she was, that lady.
Yeah, this is going to be a weird request, but can we try to hold this gem at the same time? Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure, it's real beautiful. I
Yep.
used to work on gemstones.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
And then that's when they would do that, and that's
Yeah,
when
then you feel like it just feels like it's just too much strain on whatever magic from this gemstone is allowing you to remember.
Yeah.
Only
And that's-
strong enough
yeah,
for
and that's-
one person.
Yeah, and that's when they pull back. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What just happened there?
Yeah, I guess the gem only works for one person.
Oh.
Well, good thing you have it then.
Yeah, good.
We'll figure something out, Flitty. Don't worry about it.
Yes, we'll just have to stop this from its root.
Well, at least I know what my real name is, and apparently my real name has a connection to that. What's his name? The Danzapoto.
How does it have a connection to him?
Here, I have no idea. The gem's only prevented me from not forgetting my name again and other information, but other than that, I don't know.
So, from there, do you guys know what you want to do? You want to head back to the Cerulean Forest?
I think that's the wisest move.
Why is this get out of here?
Yep, so Jim will just kind of like put this back on, and then she just tucks it in her armor.
Alternately, we could go back to Corndale for a vacation.
Yeah, but that place was a little too corny to begin with.
What's the name of that other town?
I kind of like Corndeal.
Oh, everything about here?
No, we traveled from Corndale to a larger
Let me remember which. Should have been Stonehaven.
Stonehaven.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Stonehaven, yeah.
Actually, I'd prefer to go there. Got a nice little library there.
Vacationing in
We have a
Old
house?
That was in
yeah.
Corndale, though.
That was in
Yeah,
Corndeal.
the house is
The
in
house is in
Cornwall.
Corndale?
Yeah.
Yeah, house
Oh,
was in
It
Corndeal.
was haunted.
That's
Not really, but
where were we staying near the library? Is it just
Yeah,
a
tavern.
tavern?
Yeah, it was in
Yeah,
there.
for like
It
a
was a
week.
tavern.
Yeah.
All right.
Specifically, it was. Got me looping back. Hang on. La, la, la. I gotta find it now. I don't have it on here. I believe it was Ye Old Pair.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so are you guys taking a vacation at Corndale, or you going to the city? Huh?
Remember, I'm going to give that to the Ladrin.
Oh yeah.
Queen.
Okay, so you want to bring the letter to them?
Yep.
I mean, yeah. So that would be the closest place to go. As you guys begin traveling through, making your way back, you'd feel a lot more of a calm in the forest. You'd see a lot of this darkness, this shadow. It seems to be beginning to fade. A lot of it less gloomy. The trees probably open up a bit more, though it doesn't quite get bright or cheery, but it has a bit more of a cold to it, a chill that fills the air. Cool breezes go through. You see the trees, they don't go from this dead state to full of life, but rather almost beginning to ice over as frost starts to overtake them.
Oh. That's good, right? Is that good? Because the
Yeah.
Because
the lagons were like
Ice.
It was-
icy, right?
Yep.
Winter lag.
Yeah. All right.
Pass back through.
Yeah.
You guys would be able to make your way through the forest pretty uneventfully, as there are no more threats left behind. And as you make your way back, you would run into a party of Electron. So you would see, led by Haikul, there would be a group, about 5-6 of these elven warriors that seem to be dressed in very finely made, studded leather armor. You'd see twinges of this icy blue on them, all with like bows and very finely made swords. You know, bows and swords at the ready. So they're moving as a unit, and they see you all and stop. They call forward, "Adventurers! You made it out."
We did.
Yes, we did.
Of course we did.
Yep.
Queen of Hearts is dead.
You see a look of almost disbelief on his face. He turns towards you. "You did it. You really killed her.
We all did.
Yeah.
Were there any survivors? Any of our people?"
We sent one guy back, but that's
Yes,
all we
he-
could find.
"He made his way back to us. That's why we brought this party. You managed to make it back alive. Don't know what you did, but
There's some survivors back there too. You might want to take care of them.
They're
Yeah.
just corrupted.
Yeah,
it's this corruption. We need to see if there was a way to cure it fully."
It's unlikely, but they may recover on their own.
possibly. Seeing as the queen is now dead.
Who here is the smartest of your group here?
It's like a little bit of bickering back and forth. Probably me.
Do you understand rituals and that kind of thing?
A bit of magic, but there's better spellcasters back at our neck of the woods.
Okay, come here. I'm going to try to guide him through the ritual and see if he can learn it.
Net 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, really? It's that simple. But it seems like we need more of these gemstones.
Yep.
Do we know if it can be removed with regular magic? It seems curse-like in nature.
Hanu had some success with that.
Yes, I used a remove curse, and it seemed to work as well.
I think we have a couple of people. They may be able to cast that every few days or so.
Yeah, I'm not able to get
This
everybody
works.
done in time.
Recovery may be possible. Well, this is good. We'll go to gather the rest of them.
Yeah. And I have something that I found in the Queen of Hearts chambers that I wanted to give to the queen here, to your queen.
Well, we're heading that direction
I
anyway.
know.
Why don't we
I'm just
give it to
letting-
him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just wanted to bring it up to them so they know in case.
perfect. Well then we'll go and gather the survivors. See about bringing them back to the woods. And I mean, if you make your way over, they are still on pretty high alert, but it'll be good news to share to let them know that the queen is perished.
Yes. All right.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. All right. So you guys make your way back. So you'd be back to the beautiful cerulean forest. The heavy winter aesthetic covers the air. You know, it's almost cooler. Bit of snowfall coming down on the trees. So you make your way back to this large, opulent tree set up as a throne room. You guys coming back, they are quite surprised. But they would welcome you in for an audience. Who leads?
That's me.
Who made him leader again?
Huh?
Who made him leader again?
Not me.
The
I think
walking
he
order.
did. He just
Yeah,
nobody,
made himself
nobody
leader.
objected.
So, you all made it back in one piece.
Of course we did.
Yep.
Hired professionals.
Did you
Queen
guys
is
have
dead.
any faith in us?
Do you have your,
Got my hair on?
oh yeah.
Queen is dead.
I was gonna ask, what's your shadow doing?
It's staying as a shadow right now.
Following you as normal?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, it's hard to be optimistic given the circumstances.
Yeah. We made sure she will no longer bother you. But I did find this in her in a chamber in her area. I think you'd like to take a look at it.
Please, allow me.
Allow me to reread my...
This ritual, it's sinister. To control people. To sway their minds. This fiendish Fae, he seems to be... He's not exactly being deceitful so much as he is... He's corrupting, he's evil. He's swaying the people of these different regions. Swaying them against those they trust and support. It would take a monster to follow through with a plan like this.
Right?
I
What?
think we slowed him down a little bit by killing the queen, but judging by what we've read in there, it looks like it's a little bit deeper than we thought.
But if you could bring back... It seems like if you could bring these leaders back to their home areas, you may be able to fight against whatever brainwashing they've been using.
Well, we did find Rosarod's queen, so she's the queen of the Pollen Nation, or supposed to be.
You like motion towards, I'd imagine, like Rose Rod and a very large bumblebee just outside.
Yep.
Oh, Bella, please, come in. It's been so long. And she motion her in and starts catching up with the queen bee.
So if we save Bella and you're the queen of this forest, what are the other leaders around here? Is there someone in the crystalline copse in the Twilight Woods as well? Do they have their
The,
archfey or something along those lines?
the crystalline copes, they haven't exactly used traditional leadership there.
Yeah.
They've had one affluent family. They do typically have the head of the family is the archfey there.
Okay.
It was the Bereal family. They run the gemstone mine there.
Jim,
Yeah.
you have something to add?
Oh, wait, did she?
She said your last name.
Yeah, she said your last name.
Yeah, sorry. Alright,
She's never going to tune that out.
yeah, a little too for a split second. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, there's about the leadership for the crystalline copes being the Bereal family. Whoever would be the patriarch.
Yeah, so
of the
wait,
family.
wouldn't Forrest kind of be like
Leader.
talking up?
What?
There.
I don't know. Did you guys bring Forrest along?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the plan was with him. I feel like
I
because
thought you said he was going to try
Yeah,
to
he said
get
he was
out
gonna
of
try
here.
to
he
go
was
back.
he was more or less trying to head back home
Yeah.
unless you guys
Here.
had
He would've
specified
just headed
otherwise.
straight to-
Here, yeah, I think Jim forgot to before he kind of zoomed on before she could
Yeah.
ask where his home is.
Yeah, so he pretty much just headed back now that he was rescued. Kind of, he very much followed NPC behavior. The one's like, oh well, guess I best be heading home.
Bye, guys.
Yep.
Right, part ways, just outside the
it
Strand
kind
of
of just like
Shadows.
flew off before Jim could ask anything.
Yeah.
I think Hana would ask the queen, like, does she have any... Do you speak to any of the other leaders? Obviously you speak to Bella, but...
Well, I haven't been too close with them. I mean, they're more of a mining town, and really,
Yeah.
we don't deal with as much of gemstones or metalwork.
Yeah, because it says in the note there that they're obviously doing something to those fairies. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume that's where they're getting some of these
Yeah.
crystals or gems that they've been using to corrupt.
We're going.
It's
And
just-
Agreed.
We've had a little bit of communication been cut off for a while now.
I figured as
We-
much.
We also
And then what
had
about the Twilight Woods? Is there anything there?
The leader there, now this I know, she was a very
What?
beautiful, a dusk elf.
Ooh.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yes, and that Don
She got
Zaburo had
banished.
tricked her. Yes, he had exiled her from her own town. The people had turned on her. She was very beloved beforehand, but apparently there was some kind of a plot she had that Don Zaburo claimed to overthrow to save the people of the town.
Is this the same person we're thinking of?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
There,
When we
Jim is
say
really
maybe
starting to
from-
dislike this guy.
Do you remember what her name was? Those,
I'm looking.
He has. Otherwise I have.
well, no, we only know her.
Well,
Yeah.
She probably
What
won't
she-
know her name either, because that's the whole big Fae thing. What the fuck do we call it?
Lunala.
Lunala, I think. I need to like do something better with my.
Better notes. Had some tabs. They don't help. You just get more lost.
Yeah, I do.
But they look colorful while you do it.
Thinking before we take off, let's spend a couple days in town
Agreed.
preparing.
Jim would really like to go to that mining place, like ASAP.
Yeah,
So
But
And to just like
Oh,
bring that up because
one more thing for you guys before we move off to something else. So Queen Inois would also offer you guys as a reward any piece of cold steel equipment that you may want. You can have a choice between it would be either a scimitar, a bow, or a piece of armor, whether it's light, medium, or heavy, of elven armor.
I could do with the scimitar scene as I got rid of my other one.
Bosch and his weapons.
He's a collector.
I'm pretty sure my armor's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, so the
I'd like to get my
weapon
scimitar
would be
back.
something that would deal cold damage, or the armor would give you resistance to cold. But we also have a sorcerer, a rogue, a guy with a shell,
Yeah, I can't
a guy
remember.
who has magical armor, and a wizard.
Yeah.
Who has one of their
I
daggers?
think you're the wizard.
What was it?
Who has one of their daggers? Is there
Oh,
anything
yeah.
special about that?
The one that would be offered you, if you did want a dagger, it would be a much
No,
better made dagger.
Even better than the one I already have?
Yes. So that would be more or less ordinary dagger, but this would be more of a masterworked, really good one.
Oh, okay.
So it'd add cold damage too.
Okay.
so I would
If you
have.
wanted to get one.
Well, that's what I
of
was
those.
asking about the one I picked off the body
Yeah,
there.
So you
So-
have a normal one.
Okay.
So with the scimitar, it would also do cold damage as well.
If you took the scimitar, it would give you. It would be a +1 scimitar that
Okay.
deals a d6 of cold damage on an attack.
I'll take a bow.
So it would be 1. So you could get one or the other. So they basically make you one really good masterwork weapon or piece of armor.
I'll just take the bow. Oh,
Well, because he was going for the scimitar, but if you wanted a bow,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay.
I can,
Sure.
What does the dagger do?
Yeah. Well, so if you have just the regular one, they're saying so they'd only give you one weapon. So if he's doing a scimitar,
Oh, okay.
you wouldn't be able to
Never
do a fancy
Then I
dagger.
won't be able to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, I mean,
I don't really
I
need
mean,
it anyway.
Yeah.
I almost never use my dagger anyway.
It's a
Don't worry
wizard.
about it.
Yeah.
I could see for real quick.
Because I have that dueling of these, so.
I mean, now, also as a point, for... well, he's... Yeah, I was going to say maybe for Zoltan, but... Yeah, he's not here.
I do want to bring something up, though. When we were in the Strand of Shadows, Jem got her name. She finally remembers her actual name now, and it is of importance.
I don't really remember it. I just learned it, and it's not fading from my head.
Yeah. She is. Do you want to say it or should I?
Here, I'll say it. According to what my companions here have said from what they learned from Forrest Burrell over here. Yeah.
No, he.
Oh, yeah, that's right. From a Forrest Burrell. Apparently, my name is Naira Burrell.
I'm rolling dice. Doo-dah, doo-dah. You see, she begins looking you up and down and glances closer at you. It has an epiphany sort of moment. I remember now. I do know about you. Naira, you were the only child of the Bereals. But I haven't heard you mention it. So long. How long has it been?
I don't know. It's been quite a while since I lost my name.
I think it's been at least a few years since I'd heard about you.
Yeah, again, that's how long it was since I lost my name.
This is some kind of unfortunate trickery, but it's unusual that I'd be able to remember it now. Maybe it's your presence.
Here, I doubt it's the gem that this forest guy gave me.
I mean, the gemstone, it looks very, very valuable, but I don't know if it holds any magic to it. Maybe some sort of sentimental importance?
Here, I wouldn't know. Oh, wait, did you guys let Jim know that the gem was keeping his force memory
Yes.
from?
Yes, we did.
Okay. I don't know for sure. According to what my companion said, it kept him from forgetting about me. And as soon as he handed it, then he has no memory of me. He left.
This is curious. A mystery for sure, but there's some kind of powerful magic at play here. Some kind of, that's an unfortunate way to put it, some kind of fey trickery. The best solution, I think, would be, as dangerous as it may be, going after this Don Zaburo.
Here. Yeah, he seems to have a connection. I want to get the bottom of this. And I want my name back. I want my memory keys back. I want the life I have back.
Yes, as far as I know, the crystalline copse, it's controlled by one of Don Saburo's men. A man who goes by the name of King. King Club. They call him that on account of... Well, he carries around a massive club. Giant, even.
Is he a giant?
I haven't seen it myself. I've just heard these vague stories of him.
Well, let's see how he deals with one giant to another.
Well, I mean, you've shown us once you can handle these agents of Don Zaburo. Hopefully, I wish you the best in stopping them. You know, it's one thing to play minor tricks on people, but this tricky warmongering he's running, I can't help but wonder what his end goal might be.
Control. I believe. Seems like he just wants control over
The Feywild
the
itself.
Feywild, I would assume. Because the more control he gets, the more influence he has, right? Isn't that kind of
Yeah,
how the Feywild works in its weird ways?
yes, well, that's one thing I can tell. With that bitch dead, I can feel my control
That bitch
of the
dead.
domain returning.
Cool.
Just like the most polite way possible.
Right?
Like
That bitch dead.
That bitch is
dead.
Very regal royalty.
Yeah.
Well,
I feel
that's
like
one way of putting it.
I feel like that should be like a gift. And like with that bit, with like a little
With that
sincere.
bitch dead.
With that bitch dead.
Oh.
Jesus.
I can feel my control returning over the lands. I can feel my influence.
Okay.
Well, that's good to hear.
So the Queen of Hearts was here. You have in the crystalline copes the King of Clubs or King Club. And then we had
Diamond Jack.
was that the
Yeah,
other guy?
a
Diamond Jack.
Jack at the
And so there's one more, right? There's,
king, queen, and
well, there's
Guns
clubs,
and
hearts,
Burrows,
and then Dunsborough is. Oh.
And then like ace.
Spades.
Ace of spades.
Well, we'd have some spades, right?
Yeah, ace of spades, yeah.
Let's see,
Yeah, which
ace-
makes sense because ace of spades is like the first card you see when you pull up a new.
Diamond Jack. I'm just trying to remember all of them.
Yeah.
Diamonds.
All right, so should we hang out here for a little bit and then head to the crystalline copes?
yeah, I think we definitely need
Or-
a rest after this.
Do we need to? Does Rose Rod still want to stay with us, or I assume they would want to leave,
They wanted to go
go
back.
back to the
So-
Pollen Nation?
I would say fast for that. They would be wanting to go back and see what's happened with the kingdom. There'd be some worry, but they'd rather go back with you guys if you're willing to go back there.
I wouldn't mind stopping by there first
Yeah, can
on the way.
Can
it's kind of.
it's a bit out of the way, but we,
No, it's a
We could
little bit out of the
escort
way. I say we do that and head to the crystalline copes.
Yep.
Drop them off at the.
I'd like to check out the
Pollination.
library here if there is one.
This place wouldn't really have a library.
Library.
They're made of trees, and they do a lot of storytelling.
I didn't think the Pollen Nation would have one either.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
The Pollen Nation definitely doesn't have a library.
They don't even have beds.
Well, they have
They don't
dirt
even.
beds.
They don't even have an inn.
Yeah.
This one either,
We had
actually.
to sleep on the ground.
This
Yeah.
one too. They didn't have an inn.
Yeah, we made
They had a
hammocks.
comfy tree though.
Yeah, we found a comfy tree.
You still got hammocks.
And
Yeah, I'd love to go and use a
Jim's not
hammock
complaining,
and that would
you've
be
got,
nice.
Rosie
Roserod,
bedrolls.
are there any civilized towns in this Feywild thing of yours?
Civilized.
Yeah.
He's looking for a library,
Libraries, taverns,
books.
Ah,
you know, the things people use.
I haven't been there, but I've heard the Twilight Wood is a bit weird. It's like a little city, yeah. It'd probably have all those things they have in the cities, like buildings, taverns, libraries. I've never been to one of those either. But yeah,
There's that. Or we could go straight to Pollen Nation and have them do their thing, and then we could travel back and come back here after a week. What do you guys think?
honestly, I just want to go straight to the
Hold,
mines.
hold up at a real tavern, get our fill, buy whatever we need.
I'm worried about being in the Feywild in a nice tavern and the mix of us.
That's what I'm saying. We just go back to.
he's trying to say use the book and go to a different chapter, right? And then come back in a week.
No, I would like to figure out Jen's
Yeah, I'd like to help Jim.
ordeal. Since we're here.
Well, I just figure when we go to fix Jim's ordeal, we can come prepared.
What do you guys think?
I'm up for
Definitely some
anything.
things that I could benefit from.
Yeah, Jim has her headsets on the line, and she wants to know everything about her past if possible.
And
Yeah.
I will also say too, Rose Rod's information might not be exactly the best.
I was thinking that also.
That is, I will say, in that span of talking to you, he did mention he's never been to a library.
Yeah. And the way he described it, it was like, it's kind of like a city. I'm like, I'm that could mean a lot.
No,
of things.
he would have told you guys as well though. He also hasn't been to the crystalline copes or the cerulean forest,
Right.
so he not very well traveled.
Well, that's my vote. We go, we get prepared, we come back, we take care of Flitty's
Where is everyone
Issue.
else landing?
right away.
I'm
First
up
up.
for anything.
What would
Neither.
Brainfart Cash's character be?
Zoldan.
He's going to abstain the vote here,
Here.
unless you all split 5 ways.
I would like to head to the Pollen Nation and then go to the Strand of Shadows.
So a vote
To
for
the
pollination,
crystalline
then the
copes.
crystalline copes.
Yeah, I'm kind of on that.
Voting with
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You want
Back to
that one also?
Pollination, Step in.
So it sounds like we
Because
got the vote of go
pollination
there first.
has storage that we can go to.
I was all for going to the pollination
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
And then traveling back.
I would say
Prepare.
let's get to the pollination first and then plan from there.
Okay.
So you guys want to work your way over to the pollination.
I just want to be prepared for our next battle.
I agree.
I don't think there's going to be a battle in the pollination. At least I hope not.
Well, I mean, Bagman Jack is still sitting on his plot over there, I think.
Right? He didn't do anything in the Pollen Nation, but hopefully bringing Bella back might help.
Hmm.
But yeah, true, we'll have to kill Diamond Jack.
So, you guys start making your way back to the pollination, though.
Yep.
I will say now, with much less need of a guide.
Yes.
Very much unlike Roserod, Queen Bella
No, sir.
moves very easily through and
Yeah.
says, "Of course, I can take you guys right back. Just follow me."
Okay.
And moves very confidently through the woods. But it is a little bit of time to travel. It was, what, a few days last time?
Yeah, I think it's a couple days.
Yeah. I'm just joking. So you need a library to add spells to the spell book, huh?
Well, I don't necessarily need a library, but I do need materials. And I've got ink and stuff, but I don't have all the materials I need to.
And before you guys head out, was there anything else you needed to do in the cerulean forest?
I would have wanted to get a rest first before going.
So you guys want to rest here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like get our.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night's
I'll
rest.
see if I can buy the materials to transfer stuff.
So at least will be there. At least refreshed and ready to go.
And some amber gemstones if I can.
Let's see. Trying to think. So, some of the locations here you could look.
That's the recipe.
Yeah, I think you'd be able to find. So there is probably, after like some looking around, there would be someone who'd sell spell components.
Cool.
Let's see. So you're basically looking for amber gemstones worth 200 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, that. Let's go with enough to cast it twice, so 400.
So
gold
400 golds worth of amethyst you'd be able to
Give
buy.
4 gold circlets.
We go, oh, a bit unusual to have.
They're good for ring tosses.
You'd see he's probably wearing one of them, the Eladrin you'd be buying it from. Well, I'll keep that in mind. So he looks at them curiously. Anything else you needed? As far as general spell components, you're like, if you're looking for, inks, papers for...
Yeah,
spells.
I'm trying to get enough components so that I can copy spells from the new text to my old text and from my old text into the new text.
So that's based on level, right?
Yeah, I can figure it out real quick.
Yeah. This is based on the level of the spell as well.
I don't know the school of those other spells.
Yeah, how much material they take.
I'll figure that out.
Yeah. So if you got an idea, we could say you go to buy X amount while you're here, though.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know if you'll have enough to copy all of them over, but a good bit.
I got 100 platinum pieces.
Yeah. But I know it does wind up being a good bit per spell level, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Depending on the school.
Yeah, you can.
So. Oh, math. It's all
What would that be in the class?
Should be a wizard. So further over. Yeah, wizards and their copying spells. Maybe when you get to class and then schools.
Yeah.
Monk. And I'm more curious, so I want to know now too. Paladin, sorcerer, they're hidden way in the back. If you
I think it
pass them.
was 100 per spell level, half for
Yes, wizard.
part of your thing.
Yeah,
Alright.
schools of the arcane. Yeah, wizards are expensive, boys. Try to see. So, if you go to copy spells, your spell book, copying a spell into the book. When you find a wizard spell of first level or higher, you can add it to your spell book. If it is of a spell level, you can prepare, and if you have the spare time to decipher and copy it. Copying a spell into your book involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, then deciphering the unique system of notation used by the wizard who wrote it. You must practice the spell until you understand the sounds and gestures required, then transcribe it into your spell book for your own notion. For each level of the spell, it takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold points. The cost represents material components, blah 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 blah. You can copy a spell from your book into another book to make a backup spell book. It's just like copying a spell into your spell book, but faster and easier. So, here's a notion we don't have guest spell. So what you would have to do is actually you'd have to copy their spells into your book, and then you'd only have to spend 1 hour and 10 gold for each spell you copy from your book into a new one.
Those costs are halved for evocation spells.
Yes. So yeah, if you and also if you wanted to functionally keep the other book though, you'd basically just be having to copy back into that book.
Yeah.
Tear out the old spell pages. Who needs them? But yeah, so the way they have it written, you basically have to copy it in your own style, and then you could copy back into the other book from
Okay.
yours.
So the more expensive version first, and then
Yeah.
okay.
To get them onto your book, and then you'd have to basically add every spell back to that book for the new one. So we'll say you bought some spell components for wherever you wind up deciding to transfer over,
Sounds good.
and you've got
We'll just say
hours.
how many?
Did you need
Because
one
he has
bolt
to
for
see the
that?
levels. He's like 100 platinum.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure he's good on gold. It's just doing the math of how much gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun.
I'll figure that math out and adjust how much I have.
Yeah. That'll be a fun one.
Oh yeah.
D&D. This is why it's for nerds. Who ruin the economy. So in the meantime, you guys are getting a lovely rest here. Or mine, Bosch. You did have a side quest.
Yeah, you kept saying that. What do you
Oh, yeah.
No,
No, I
you
know.
forgot his side quest.
Yeah, I need to go back to the centaur lady.
Oh, yeah, the naked lady.
Yeah.
I'm down to go to the naked lady.
Yeah. So before we rest, I would go to there. And,
So it's getting towards like end of the day. Vosh goes back to turning his flowers.
yep. I found this many.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I hope they were hard to find.
Yeah, they were pretty easy to find. It was the big freaking corrupted bear in front of them that made it a little bit difficult.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you got them. These are perfect for aromatherapy. Did you want to get your massage now? It's perfect. It should help you sleep.
Sure, why not?
Of course.
So, my question is for Vosh. How far into a full-service massage does it take for Vosh to get uncomfortable?
Anything below the belt. He's
So-
not like that.
So it goes. It would go all the way to the point of you basically have like full aromatics and oils, and she gives you like this whole full body massage. And it's her like leaning over and
Right.
massaging Vosh, and you'd probably have the points where he starts to go, "Oh right, this lady's not wearing clothes."
Right.
I was figuring from your character, how far into this does Vosh panic?
He would get. He would like. Well, it wouldn't be that long.
Wouldn't be
How
that
long?
long.
Longer, a little bit
It'd be longer than
It'd
2
be-
minutes.
It'd be longer than 2 minutes.
So it's like normal back massage,
Right.
and then your arms and legs and oils and aromas.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like back massage after that, because after that he's just like, oh, thank you very much. That I got some great sound.
And then he's gonna go for the nothing else.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good after that. Thank you very much.
All right.
Scurries out.
Oh yeah.
He goes, oh!
It's like, I forgot about this. Yeah.
So that's what's sensual then.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying, I had to remember, okay, well, when do I cross Peachy? Okay.
Yep.
So you guys take a long rest?
Yep.
Yes,
Yes, please.
Alright. So you guys, I mean, are you going back to your full hammock setup?
Yes.
So you're tucked away a little spot of hammock, still pretty unbothered. Probably a little frosted over, but other than that,
Also casting some spells into the ring.
ooh, what are you adding this time?
Still got Cure Wounds, Dissonant Whispers. I might just...
Sword spell was
Yeah.
fun.
I can cast like a counter spell into it or something if we're going to take a long rest.
Full eyebrows raised. Level 4 counter spell, you
Yeah.
say?
Well, doesn't have that many spots.
No? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's only got what,
3.
so it would fill it as a 3rd level counter spell then. Yeah, that's less cool.
Yep, all my things are 4th level now.
Yeah. I mean, so you could, if it was putting it into there though, you could have it where it's downcast effectively. Alright, so yeah, you guys would rest pretty uneventfully. And then your plans head out to the Pollen Nation.
Yep.
Yes, Pollen Nation.
Alright. Hey, that was a fun part. I just remembered, sorry. Jaster totally forgot to get information out of that guy before cutting him of his teeth and sending him off into the woods.
True enough.
What I needed out of him.
Yeah, he said, hey, help get this mop off me and I'll, give you secrets after.
We could always find it.
Yeah.
I knew that was going to happen the second. The second he said, "Oh, I'm not going to hurt you." Yeah, right.
No, he said he'd let him live. That's all he said.
That's all he
I'm
said.
not,
Let him
he said, I'm not going to kill you. he stayed true to his word.
Yeah, I knew that but there was something a little bit behind it.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
Honesty's key, though.
We're in the Feywild, after all. You
Yeah.
have to keep your promises.
Yep.
Alright. So yeah, you guys, you're going to start making your way to the Pollen Nation.
Yep.
This time, I will ask, who is keeping a lookout?
Well.
I mean, I can too.
Well, choose your champion.
That'll be
While
good.
we're
Vosh
traveling?
Vosh would be.
Yes, while you're traveling, who wants to keep a lookout?
Vosh would be messing with the harmonica he got.
Who wants to be assigned the role of lookout?
I'll do it.
You guys are cool with Hanu being
Yep.
the lookout?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So, can you give me a perception check as you guys are traveling? And I will say you do not need someone to navigate for you.
Got a 9.
A 9 plus your...
That's total.
Oh, total.
Oh damn.
I rolled a 4 or a 5.
Alright,
Probably
so
because I might be distracting him
Yeah.
with me playing my harmonica or something.
playing harmonica in the background, loudly duty. What I was looking for.
That's pretty good.
So let me check one thing on a D100. Everyone's favorites. exciting.
Could be good or bad.
Yeah, like I'm
Right?
Yeah.
Let's lean toward the good, please. Lean toward the good.
Well,
Good for the players, not bad.
the 99 would help me if the table I was looking at didn't stop at 75. How does a D100 encounter with 70? Oh, I'm an idiot. There's a second half of this thing.
that doesn't make sense.
Silly me. So, I was just glance. I was looking at the scroll down going, where's 99? Oh. I was not looking at a full page view. Sorry. Anywho, what's it? So. So you guys are making your way through, and after maybe about half a day's worth of traveling, being guided pretty well, Hanu is keeping a lookout, and probably looking, getting real jumpy from all the time spent in the strand of shadows, looking high and low and keeping out for any threats. Vosh in the background, playing his harmonica. With the music in the background, you almost don't notice as you begin to make your way into a small clearing. Probably not until you guys get within, I'd say about 75 feet. Probably, who'd be towards the front of the group? So probably Vosh.
Yep.
Hanu is a lookout probably too.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
So as you guys make your way closer, and it probably works fittingly for anyone who knows as he's playing the harmonica. You guys are walking up to this and making your way through this clearing, and you hear a jaunty tune that starts playing along with Vosh's harmonica. As you see these instruments begin, these instruments that are just floating above these four skeletons.
Oh Lord.
Oh boy.
As you hear this jaunty tune, Vosh and Hanu need to give me wisdom saving throws. They get close to this.
That's great. 2 and 4. So an 8.
What'd you get? A 2? So, you guys hear this, and you feel overwhelmed as you just begin hearing this lovely, happy tune. Probably the rest of the group's still a good little bit behind you. They hear the music, but they don't feel the same compulsion as... You feel a desire to rush forwards as you are compelled to dash in a straight line until you're about 10 feet of the instruments. And you begin dancing. And you guys are currently charmed by the music. Cheerful, happy, and dancing along. Could I ask one thing from you guys, just for flavor? Can I have a performance check from both of you?
Alright. Let's do this one. Let's see.
Get rid of these dice. I got a 7.
That is a 14.
So, Hanu's doing really bad dancing. Vosh, very cheerful. And they're just dancing and dancing. You guys hear this music, but you don't...
So there's a bunch of skeletons laying there?
Laying at the feet of the instruments.
Yeah, this is kind of fun, isn't it, Hanu? Hanu, why are you dancing so badly?
Just never been a good dancer. I'm a big ass turtle.
Wait, you can't break dance?
No.
But that big old shell made you easy.
What the heck's breakdance?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Oh boy.
We break things while dancing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, so that's what that is. Okay, it's
Yeah. They're about 65 foot away from you guys doing this dancing.
Hanu was looking at this
Huh?
miserable look on his face.
What was it?
And they ran off.
They ran towards the
I
instruments.
ran toward the instruments.
So you see, and they have non-stop dancing.
Well, to be honest, I don't think that's out of character for Vosh. I don't think that's really out of character for Vosh.
Kind of. He's not really
Kind of wondering about Hanu though.
Yeah.
Bosch is not much of the. He doesn't like being out.
You guys are 75 foot away. Let me know if you do anything. So you found this open clearing with these instruments. I imagine between Bella and Roserod would probably look over. Bella would probably look over, glance, and be concerned. Roserod would probably shout, "Vosh, what are you doing?"
I'm dancing. It's fun over here. You don't want to dance to the music?
But we got important things to do.
Yeah, we're busy, guys. Come on over.
I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to stay here and dance.
Unfortunately, I do too.
What kind of instruments are they?
Let me decide. Hang on.
Since you
One
mentioned
moment.
four skeletons, I can't get the
Oh, I
skeleton
just-
song out of my head.
So it is a tambourine, steel drums, a kazoo, a harp, and a guitar.
I got a question.
Yes.
What is Voloon doing
Huh?
during this? My little kitty.
Ah, your cat.
Yeah.
Check.
That's what I'm wondering. Is it gonna try to snap out of it? or
The
something?
cat is popping out of your pocket and just looking up at you concerned as if it's been woken up from a nap.
Hey, Voloon, you want to dance with us? Come on.
It jumps out of your bag and just flops on the floor and begins taking a nap at your feet.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Firebolt at the guitar.
Alright, can you give me an attack roll? Horse of sails by.
Hold on.
I'm gonna cast Command on Bosch.
Alright.
That's a 13.
You have to make a Wisdom save.
You can choose to willingly fail, by the way.
Return.
I'm probably gonna willingly fail.
Yep. So, you spend your turn, your movement going away from.
Yeah, you're thinking of playing
So you spend your movement to rush your way towards Jaster, and after you make it over, you then feel compelled to run back.
Yeah.
So you rush towards Jaster, and then as soon as the command has been fulfilled from the spell, you can just tell, you gotta get back over there.
Chester, I gotta go back. I got it. It's too fun over there.
Close enough to
You
reach.
need
Yeah, he's close enough for you to grab him.
Oh, sorry. Call him.
Can you give me a contested strength check?
Yeah, you're trying to pull the guy who has like freaking uber strength up here.
Yeah.
Do you continue attacking the instrument?
Yeah.
Just give me an attack roll.
9 and 7. So
19.
Alright.
Yeah, roll me some damage.
Plus 9.
me or him?
Oh, sorry, what did you get?
No, I got 9 and 7. 9 plus 7.
4.
So
I'm probably like dragging him.
you try grabbing as a Bosch, and you feel if you don't let go, he's going to start pulling you with him.
Let him go then.
8 points of damage.
So 8 points. You hear just twinkle, 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 as this instrument gets burned and broken.
Does it affect me at all?
There's still it was 4 more playing.
Okay. I mean, but does it like
No
okay,
change.
no change.
currently.
Okay.
But the guitar breaks, and you stop hearing part of the music.
Can I try to resist it? Now
You
that
cannot.
I'm
still
full,
charmed.
I'm full charmed. Okay. Oof.
Yeah, so you guys are still dancing along. Hanu is accepting his fate.
Yes, for sure.
They're pretty happy about that. It's nice music.
It is good music.
I guess I'll just try a chill touch on one of the instruments then.
Alright, so if you guys keep going for breaking them, you will eventually, as long as you hang back, break all the instruments. And as you break the last one, Ahanu and Vosh will snap out of.
Hey. Ow! What the heck was I doing?
Never
Yeah,
did.
Gonna go check the
pretty
skeleton.
exhausted.
What the heck
So-
was I doing?
You're
Dancing quite well.
Yeah,
Huh.
very well.
Uh,
Surprisingly, you kind of like did like the little.
Unfortunately, tortoises were never meant to dance.
No.
I know somehow your
Yes.
head was kind of
For
like your body was kind of
turtle.
like swaying
For a
back and
turtle.
forth.
So, so amongst the skeletons, you'd see most of the bodies. They look old, ancient, even like they've been here maybe tens of years, fully ingrown with vines and thickets. The only thing still intact on them, you would see a small, very ornate-looking piece of paper with golden lettering.
Paper.
Yeah, a piece of parchment.
Take a look at that.
On it, very regally written out, is an invitation to play music at one of Oberon's balls.
Like they got killed on the way? Well, 10 years ago. You said they'd been there for a while.
Probably dozens of years.
What you got there, bro?
An invitation for them to play. I don't know if we just destroyed the instruments of ghosts or if the instruments trapped them on the way. But
Where's it for?
Oberon's ball.
Like if we're in anywhere else, it's Oberon's Pass. Does he have like
There's no instructions with this
Okay.
piece of paper.
for that
It's-
pass?
It's an
I'd
invitation.
love to go to Oberon's Ball.
Well, it's probably out of date now.
Yeah, probably long out of date.
And
Ow!
that's
can
also
still show
this
up.
is an invitation to play as musicians there.
Yeah. Well,
Does
some
time
of
actually
us,
mean anything here?
some of us have instruments.
Was that an
Yeah, well,
intelligence check?
I got him.
Uh,
So.
Yeah, we have instruments. I
What
have
did you
my
get
fiddle.
for it? A flat 10?
Yeah.
So at 10, I'd say you know about as much as the average person. You know time is kind of screwy in the Feywild, but a lot of things here live a really long time. So they could still be late, but they've probably missed the ball they were scheduled for. But it doesn't have a date or anything on it or a location. It just is an invitation.
I think we should hold on to that.
Yeah, and out of like everything where it looks aged and decrepit from the bodies, this invitation is immaculate.
Like it's new, or just
It looks unblemished, very ornately made. It's this parchment, has very fine ink, very well made lettering, full calligraphy, and a gold trim to it.
no like signed by anybody or anything.
Now I think it probably would be signed by someone, but
I have a feeling
think of
it's
who that would be.
not Oberon.
No. I think it would be signed, and this would be the only part of the page that wouldn't look as beautiful as the rest of it. In a very ugly signature at the bottom right, it would be signed Puck.
Oh. Okay.
I would say equivalently, it's like this entire letter is written in calligraphy, and the signature at the bottom looks like it was put in Comic Sans. So you guys press on from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but would he relay that it was signed by Puck to everyone, or?
I mean, I assume he was kind of passing it around.
Yeah.
from
Well,
the crowd.
the only reason I would ask is because like now that Jim's kind of getting some of her memories back, I'm like, have you heard of this person at all?
Here, I don't know. Again, I don't
Uh,
really.
I know you only have some of them back.
Jim. As he mentions Puck, you could give me a check for this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. Okay, that's scratch what Jim said.
Well, I imagine you're getting into the process
That's
of
a two.
saying it, and you're dead right. You've got no clue who he is.
Yeah, I have
Does it sound
no
familiar to
idea.
you?
It does not sound familiar.
Alrighty, I was just checking.
I will say, now that you have the ability to remember some things, you may be able to make checks for some information about the Feywild. Some knowledge you may not recall you've known. But I'm assuming you guys continue from there.
Yep.
I will ask, you do still have someone to navigate for you, but would you like somebody else as the lookout?
Not me.
Yeah, I'll try to deal with that.
I can do it. I got my hawk to help me with
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
So Frog with the hawk?
Yeah.
sure.
Alright. So you
Have
summon
him
this
above.
hawk.
Yeah, summon the hawk,
Yeah.
have it fly above
So-
him to see.
You could do your perception check, so have you do it with advantage.
Cool.
As you use the hawk to aid you.
I rolled the same. Just-
Perception. 19.
19. So,
I was just curious. I was like,
you would see ahead of time.
Been 15 on both of them.
One moment. Pulling it up. Ooh. So, sorry, 1 second. Okay, so I'm looking at one thing before I start describing them. Frog, you would see as you're keeping an eye out. You would spot ahead of you a group of creatures as you guys continue traveling through the woods. You would see 4 figures. Just a good bit ahead of you guys, maybe about 100 feet away. They're moving throughout the woods and quite loudly. You probably see a bit of wisps of smoke coming up. Definitely signs of a fire. And lots of movement. As if they're dancing around the fire.
Hey, dummies, got people up ahead.
Okay.
And the figures you would see would be these small, gray-skinned creatures with hooves for legs and this long, flowing black hair. They wear simple leather breeches as they dance very excitedly around this fire. I'd say they look quite similar to maybe a satyr, but they, apart from having this gray skin and much longer hair. You can see they're very just boisterously.
Can I roll to see if I
dancing and
recognize
laughing.
what they are?
Yes, you could.
Would that be Arcana?
I would say, yeah, nature arcana for it.
18.
So I'd say you, with that, would probably recognize them as a creature known as a Korid, which are a type of fey dancing folk. Very innately connected to the earth.
Alright. Seems like somebody I'd get along with.
Do you relay that to everyone?
Yes.
I'm like, I think me and Hanu are all danced out. I don't want to do this shit.
So does anyone else? So you see they're probably about 150 feet in front of you guys, so they're dancing around this small fire.
Do they look dangerous? Looks like they're having fun.
I'd say like from it, there's probably like laughter and celebration.
You guys want to do? You want to avoid that or stop and have some fun?
I think we've already had enough fun already, Hanu.
I'd be willing to talk to him.
Yeah, we can talk to him.
All right. So who heads forward?
I would ask Bella, like, should we be worried about these?
La 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 la. Oh, they look friendly enough. can't say I know too many of those creatures, though. We don't have many from the Pollen Nation.
Okay.
So Vosh leading the way.
Yep.
Always.
Oh, yep.
Huh? I was saying, did you want to head towards them?
Yeah, I could head towards them this time.
Try to copy their dance moves.
All right. So I assume it sounds like a lot of you are kind of leading forwards towards them.
Yeah.
What would be our sort of pecking order? Is it
Probably Jim first.
so Jim's leading the way, Vosh
I'm probably
close
right behind.
I'll be
Yeah.
right behind Josh.
Yeah.
Bosh.
Hanu's just hanging out in the background, like
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah, I don't want to dance again either, but I'm still kind of
Yeah.
curious.
I'm dancing as we come up.
Oh God.
All right.
Are you-
Can I
are
get
you doing it?
performance check
Yeah, I was
for you
about
to
to
copy
say.
their
Yeah,
dance
let's
moves?
see.
Natural 1. So
Hey, I dance better than that. Heck, even Hanu danced better than that.
Here, yeah, so he's just probably like making a move, just like just random like
So
Like a big tree.
like
as you come up, they all are dancing. They kind of slow down a little bit and stop, the little circle around the fire, and they turn to look and glance towards Jaster, and they look towards Jim. I think your friend there might be a little messed up in the head.
no comment.
Tell us something we don't know.
Oh, it is Rock Day.
Okay.
So you should celebrate, dance around the fire, and chuck your favorite rocks at it.
I don't really have any.
Rock. Find a rock.
Yeah, me too.
If you need one, I've got some spares.
Okay.
He has a little pouch he'd pull out from a little woven pouch from a slump next to a tree. Inside of it is just a bunch of different shaped and colored pebbles.
Here. Okay. I'll take this purple one.
Oh, fine choice, fine choice. I found that myself.
I'll try this, bluish one.
Oh, lovely. It's a lazuli.
Ooh.
Oh, lovely.
Pull out a coin.
Ah, what kind of coin?
That's a gold coin.
Ah, got an eye for the fancy things, do you? Bit of a waste in my book. To your heart's content. And he's gonna pick out a rock, a nice big one, slams it into the fire and watches ashes fly. Ah, good old Rock Day! And then starts dancing around the fire.
Grabbing a rock and doing the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ditto. But I would kind of like sling it into the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they watch ashes fly and they let out these cheers. You can see out of these big, surly, bearded figures, a couple of voices are masculine, but as the other ones start cheering and talking, you notice two of the figures you're pretty sure are women, but they have very similar sized beards.
Interesting.
And they all have these just very thick manes of hair and big bushy beards.
Works for
Yes.
fun.
You guys join
Doesn't
and they
bother
just
to
dance
watch it.
around the fire to
Absolutely.
their heart's content.
Yep,
You
the
guys
Jim
spend maybe-
customers in and
Spend maybe an hour or two dancing
Yeah,
around this
I
fire.
would apologize to him. It was sorry, we kind of got, me and Hanu over here, we kind of got entangled in a magical dance thing.
Yeah, they're
And
terrible dancers.
we're better than you,
Hanu off in the background.
but I'm just
No,
so
no.
sorry if we don't give it our all on the dancing because we're still a little bit exhausted from
I
it.
think I still dance better than Hunter.
I think I got 7.
Yeah, actually, what was your performance?
7.
I
Oh,
think I got
so
7
he
before.
Yeah.
I thought, yours was he actually danced slightly better than Hanu,
Yeah,
the natural one.
Oh, Sled?
He-
Really?
He had an 8 with that one.
Okay, maybe I was better than you.
Uh,
naturally kind of
what's Jim's dancing looking
I got an
Okay,
11.
That's what
An
I'm
11
wondering
for
too,
Frog.
so-
Average dancing.
Average dancing. So far, the best in the party.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want this to. Yeah, it's a 5 plus 2 plus 7.
So you're all, most of you are pretty terrible. Frog and
I know.
Vosh has
I know
been the
she
best
can.
dancer so far.
I want to thank you guys for making me look good.
I like to say, most of these guys are dancing way better than you guys. Looks like they do this all the time. One of them's terrible, though. Probably worse than Jaster and Hanu were. But yeah. I would say, though, but yeah, you guys from this encounter probably feel like relaxed and rested. I'd say you all gain. Well, actually, sorry. Hanu, unfortunately. Everybody that participated gains 3 temporary hit points.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Ooh.
From this nice little encounter.
Cool.
Oh, good.
Hanging out. No, you didn't dance.
I'm
You,
not writing it down.
huh?
I'm not writing that down.
Oh, you're not writing that.
I'm just writing down this encounter.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were like, oh, I'll dance.
No, no.
It's like, no, you already missed it. What?
No.
I'm very much not dancing. All right.
I don't think Hannah will ever dance again after we
Yeah.
being forced to dance.
The amount of times you've been taken by charm and
I know,
petrify
I
and things
need to
like that,
figure
the
out a way
dancing's
to
been screwing you up.
I think that was the first time.
Protect his
That was the first
mind.
time Bosch was ever taken over.
Yeah. The worst part is he has advantage on the wisdom check, and he still keeps
I got a
getting
2 and a
mind
4.
battle.
Open your mind.
Open your mind and see. Oh, goodness. All right. So, you guys probably have one more chance encounter as you guys are making your way through.
Alright.
Who wants to be on watch?
I'll do it this time.
Vosh this time?
Yep.
Sounded good. He laughed.
No, I
Sounds
laughed.
good.
I laughed because it's probably it's not good. So it's perception, right?
Yeah.
7.
A 7. Wonderful.
Yep. That's why I laughed. I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe he's exhausted still.
So, get 1, 2.
That would have been better. Oh my gosh, that would have been so much better. I rolled again just to see. That would have been so much better.
Yeah. Only you rolled that.
Oh shit.
So, you guys are making your way through. Vosh keeping his eyes peeled for any signs of trouble.
As best as he can.
And as you're walking through, Vosh remaining ever vigilant, scanning left and right, slumps up against a large tree, just keeping an eye out for any trouble. And I imagine the rest of you probably would look over in a bit of shock as from above Vosh, a big hand reaches down and calls out, "Watch where you're walking there, little fellow."
Oh, holy crap.
As this huge tree looks down towards you. And he will turn towards you. And you'd see, shuffling next to him, 3 other trees begin to wriggle along their roots in the ground, shifting their way up out of the soil. As he'll basically gingerly sort of grab you up by like the shoulders if you don't stop him, and he just picks you up and sets you down next to the party.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And he turned towards Queen Bella, and he would call out, "My lady, it's lovely to see you here. Who are your friends?" "Oh, these are adventurers. They helped to save me. I was plucked away by this nasty little bugger."
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? Sorry again.
"Oh, it's always good to see friendly faces in the forest."
Seems slightly rare.
Treants, right?
This one, yeah. So I would say it's probably not too hard of a check. It is a treant,
Yeah.
as well as some awakened trees, and this thing is probably about 15 feet tall, pretty huge tree. He'd probably look down at Jaster and go, "Oh, it looks like you're still sprouting."
I don't expect to grow as regal as you, kind sir.
I'm sure you'll get there someday. Many things just come with age.
It's a genuine honor to meet one of the awakened children of the forest.
Oh, well, it doesn't take much. Just a lot of patience.
I've heard your patience is legendary.
Of course.
Mine not so much. Something I should work on.
Well, many things can bloom in these woods. We were about to go for a stroll. Where were you headed? Perhaps we could walk together.
They're about to head back to the Pollen Nation to bring Bella and Roserod back.
Oh, how lovely. Escorting the queen.
Yes.
It sounds delightful.
How far are we away from Pollen Nation?
You're probably within about a day or so's travel.
I would love to have your company.
An honor.
Here, friends. Help them out. And he motions for the awakened trees to go to basically scoop you up and carry you along.
Whoa.
As these probably about 7-8 foot tall trees, there's 3 of them. They just kind of scoop you up, and you'd see like the little roots just scuttling along like little tentacles along the ground as they begin. If you're letting them, they'll scoop you up and begin carrying you through the woods.
Yeah, I'll let you. Thank you.
Oh, it's so nice to spend time with friends.
It is. And I'm honored to consider you among the new friends I have and family.
I don't know if we're quite brothers.
Well, I
You
consider
gotta-
I consider anyone that is kind-hearted enough to be around fellows of the persuasion as I am, be either my friend or family. Like these, my fellow adventurers here, because of circumstances, I can't consider them my family.
Yeah, we're quite stuck.
Well, people can often feel stuck with those they hold near and dear. But you could think of all the lovely times you have together. All of the
People we've
wonderful
killed.
memories.
Maybe not that far. Maybe not that far.
Have had some good times.
Like,
Me and
and we
my
had some good
family,
laughs.
we've killed quite a few people. Those with fire, those who disrespect the woods. Yes, quite a lot of bloodshed back in the day. But hardships do make for lovely bonding experience.
Agreed.
There's wisdom there.
Ah, yes, wisdom.
Specifically not lighting any fires.
So if you guys are traveling with them, the other lovely part is, as you've traveled by these treants with a Fey god, they will walk you back to the Pollen Nation at a much quicker rate.
That's
Alrighty,
nice.
cool.
Oh yeah. So
They're not quick, but they're big.
the other part is the terrain is not very difficult for them at all. The awakened trees move. They move probably a little quicker. I'd imagine the treant is lumbering a lot more behind, but the smaller ones, they're probably a bit more lithe of tree folk. But yeah, so they will take you back to the village, and you would see, again, the lovely sectioned off area. You do see the area where it had been kind of overgrown with these thorns and vines. And as you make your way to this front gate, Bella looks at this and just appalled scoffs. Oh, this is terrible. It's so awful and uninviting. This won't do.
Yeah, this was how we found it the first time too, and
Yeah, we just walked through last time.
no, we did not.
So she, upon seeing this, would zip up and begin buzzing around it. You would see flowing from her like little wisps of pollen, this sparkling yellow trail of magic. And you'd see the thorns and vines begin to recede back and become pulled away from the entrance as the wood near it gains some vibrance to it. You'd see beautiful flowers begin to bloom like a wreath around the entrance into the area.
Oh, this is much nicer than the last time we saw it.
That is more like it. It seems some changes are in order.
Agreed.
You know, I really wasn't wanting to get as involved in other people's affairs, and the cerulean forest, I mean, that wasn't too much of my business, but this place, this is my home. And I can't have it looking like this.
Agreed.
That Jack fellow, he said he had convinced me that this place was going to be well taken care of. But
It's not. Trust me, we've already had a good look on the inside.
So you went to the cerulean forest on your own accord?
well, of course.
No.
They had made a deal with me. They said they would provide things for the kingdom, renovations, new work for the people.
I don't think they
Things-
lied.
Of course, they couldn't lie, but they had convinced me that it would be better for the people.
It isn't.
I think it was better for them.
Yeah.
Well, I need to see what's going on here for myself. There may be a need for some dire changes.
Agreed.
As you guys make your way in, she gets pissed.
Yep. I would expect it.
Turned into a buzzing bee.
Angry
Go
bee.
visit that guardian
Very
first.
angry bee.
Yeah, so what are you guys doing?
Let's go visit that guardian first.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked our butts the first time.
Rile her up a little bit first.
Oh, yeah.
Show her around and then show her
Yeah.
who's responsible.
It is worth noting as well. As Bella's taking you here and is pretty riled up, the treants will also follow her lead.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
I'm gonna say,
Two towns.
you guys got real lucky on one random encounter roll. Somebody got a siege monster.
Hell yeah.
I will say, so for this, is there anywhere specific you guys would like to go in the Pollen Nation first?
I want to kill this.
Yeah, I'm thinking that
Going
guardian
straight for the
first.
castle.
Right? If we rile her up more, she'll be a little more
And
powerful.
she seems pretty riled up already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
definitely
already-
a lot more buzzing, flitting of the wings, and she seems real
Bring
pissed
her, bring
up.
her right over to
I'm
whoever's
lost, like-
responsible, you know?
But I definitely say it's more anger, more, you know, she's been very docile prior.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's kind of like, you know, difference between being on a flower and a pissed off bee.
Yeah. And this is a piss obby.
No, look at that pissed off bee.
Okay, I kind of
Probably-
imagine.
she's-
I will admit, I kind of imagine her like swearing, but instead of like actual stare, it's just buzzing noise, like. It just
Yeah.
because
It
she's
absolutely be,
imagine-
if she swears or anything like that, it would absolutely be like the, you know, we've got the DreamWorks level replacement of it where it'd be, oh, dandelions, this dastardly,
Okay,
oh, dare I say it,
and all the
this jerk.
other, well, now all these, and all the other files are just like shocked, like she's like,
Yeah, I mean, she's coming through and seeing the conditions that people are in. She's saying, and
Next
also,
11 pollen hits.
That's it.
As she comes through, though, she'd see her people, and you'd see quite a few people, as they see her, begin, like, jumping up, surprised, like, Queen Bella! Where have you been? We missed you so much. Always feel they definitely remember her before.
Yeah,
Right.
let's say I didn't remember her
Yeah.
before, right?
Yeah, you see, as she comes by, and she's almost exuding this powerful presence. Everyone who's like getting closer to her just has this quick recognition.
Very good. Let's try to amass a little army and walk our way to Diamond Jack.
Do you guys try this? What would you try and do to that? So I imagine you're kind of going by where all the other flowers are and making your way through, like, probably, the lovely, like, calm lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just make our way through, see if she can.
Like each.
Yeah, there was the lake, the mushroom place, the little flower bed, the river, and then in the center was the
Castle. Yeah.
castle.
Queen Bella calls for your support.
Agree.
Do you start crying out to the people?
Yep.
Could you give me a persuasion check?
That's why I didn't do that.
17.
17. Oh, so not. Okay. So yeah, with that, I imagine she starts coming in. So what do you think you would have been riding? You've got one of the awakened trees, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're crying out from probably like swinging off of a branch, saying, she calls for your support, your aid. You see a bunch of these flowers that are beginning to have this like recognition, start joining in and following behind you guys, making a little mob. Anything else you guys want to do? I know because you would absolutely do this. Zoltan
No, except for
with thaumaturgy
Yep.
would cry out, "People of the Pollen Nation, you have been deceived. You have been wronged.
Yeah.
It is time to take your revenge against this despot, this Diamond Jack.
Take their vengeance.
It is a day for vengeance." Now let's see if the dice match the speech.
Come on, please.
You guys notice Zoltan's rocking a 10 charisma.
Oh, it's
My first was 4.
Better than mine.
I got 14.
Okay, so this was a total of. Oh, wait, let me check. Yeah, he doesn't have proficiency in persuasion either. So it's a total of 3 on the dice.
Oh, God.
So
Oh, no.
this is what I imagine it is. He begins calling this out, but he forgot to cast thaumaturgy first, so he starts shouting it, and all of you guys hear this really epic speech, and you see like a couple of like dandelion flower folk just kind of like pop some cotton out of their ears and go,
what?
"What's he saying? Oh, look, they're having a parade!
It's not a
Like
parade.
vengeance.
Here,
Vengeance!"
I don't think they heard you.
Might need to
Oh,
try
man.
it again, dude.
Speech, though.
I thought that one was really good. Well, I mean, we still got a good bit of people.
That
Yeah.
is very difficult thing.
Yeah, it's
God
to be fair.
really brings the crowd, doesn't he?
To be fair, I feel like that is exactly how it would go if he was here also. Very in character.
I just rolled just to see what my persuasion would have been if I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a dirty 20.
Yeah. Well, you should have given an epic speech.
Watch is not much for epic speeches.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just curious to see.
I'm kind of curious too.
What, is Jim giving a follow-up epic speech?
Here. We gotta beat the back. Hey, guys, let's go.
I don't know.
And I did that 20!
Yes! The pixie, the fairies leading the parade! Let's go see what it's about!
Frog is staring from Zoltan to her, back to Zoltan, back to her. What the hell just happened?
I don't know.
I clearly am a motivational speaker now.
What's she talking about? I don't know, but it looks really exciting. Let's go check it out. And the people begin following around. But you have a very cheerful group of flower people following behind you. Probably half of them think it's a parade or something. Like, oh, Queen Bella's back. They're throwing her a parade.
Here. And we gotta kick Diamond Jack's butt.
Yeah! Woo! They start chanting along. Yeah, kick Diamond Jack's butt. Kick Diamond Jack's butt. At this point, I would ask, would you guys like to go to storm the keep?
Yes.
Heck
Very much.
yeah! So, as you approach this giant wall of thorns, with all these people rallied behind you, following their now returned leader, Bella, leading this charge, will very briefly change form. As she changes from this large, plump, very magical giant bee to a feminine insect form, where she will then, with a wave of her hands, tear apart this gigantic wall of thorns and rip it in half. As you watch the thorns begin to fall, die, and wither away. And then, with a as quick as she did the tearing motion with her hands, she'll swing them back up. And you'll watch as a magnificent field of flowers spawns and blooms all around the keep. And she cries out, Jack, you dirty liar! Come out here. My friends would like to have a word with you.
Again.
You see, looking down from the large keep, staring out a window, this formidable-looking, large serpentine creature.
We told you we'd be back.
With the head of a mouse,
Yeah.
begins to shy back as he disappears into the window, out of sight.
Let's go.
Yep.
All right, and we can play some Theater of the Mind if you guys want. So,
Yeah.
I will say, if you rush towards the keep, and I will say, you get to probably the doors.
Mm-hmm.
They have them locked, and from behind you, just reaching forward, this large lumber hand grabs the door and rips it out of place.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
The door's a little too small. I think you'll have to take it from here, friends.
Thank you very much for your help.
Major armor.
All right. So as you enter the keep, you probably see a large audience chamber. It looks still dreary, gloomy, and probably the aesthetic of thorns wrapped around. But there's probably no one to be found apart from one Yuan-Ti soldier. This basically a serpent-bodied, kind of almost humanoid top figure. Little snake man. They got kind of humanoid torso, but the snake head and the snake bottom to him. Yeah, and he's just kind of looking around, panicked. And he sees a lot of you approaching, and he does not look very confident. He's kind of looking around, probably weapons shaking a little bit in his hands.
Get your boss.
Just him.
Already lost. Bring him out here.
Exactly.
I really don't know what you guys are talking about.
We
I-
literally just saw him in the window.
I just started here yesterday. I don't know anything about the layout of this place. Who are you looking for? I don't know where anyone went. I don't know anything.
I don't believe you.
You better get out here quick before you die.
Ah! He starts trying to run. He like throws his weapon down, starts trying to flee.
Hopefully further in.
He does. So if you guys got a block off door, he does have another way to go. He starts running off. I need to check one thing. I'd say it's probably like from where he's at. There's probably a few options. So let me roll d6. So this guy quickly goes and he rushes behind the large sort of throne set in this room, and he tucks away behind it, out of sight. You guys would probably hear just like the shutting of something as he, tries to make this mad dash away.
Follow. We'll follow.
So you look behind the throne, you see an ordinary wall.
Oh.
I'm going to investigate the wall.
Yep. Investigation check.
Let's see.
Ross would probably yell, "Jack, get your
24.
butt out here! We told you would be back if you lied, and we are."
So, 24, Frog very quickly begins like feeling along the wall for something. And you very quickly find the seamed outline of a hidden door.
Okay.
And with, push in on the right spot, you find like one stone that kind of lets free and releases the mechanism for the door. As it slides open.
Okay, what do we see on the other side?
So, it would be a tunnel, probably a short tunnel that seems to lead to a stairway going down.
Who wants to lead the way?
Wasn't Jack upstairs?
Yeah.
Good point. Let's go upstairs.
Yep. I'm going home.
All right. So you guys want to go now? So I'd say you have a left or a right path to go.
Both lead upstairs.
You don't know.
We got an angry mob. Can't we just send them all in?
Tell me what you try and sway the people to do. I would like, if you're going to try and convince them, just give me the directions you give them and a persuasion check.
Diamond Jack has tried to usurp your queen's rule in this land. Bring him to us so we may serve justice. So, 14.
Oh, well, he's not supposed to do that. Yeah, that's a really mean thing to do. But what are we supposed to do? Where is he at?
Supposed to be upstairs somewhere.
He's in this building. Find him.
Okay, we'll try and find him. And you see all the like little flower people. They kind of start sauntering off very casually as they make their way like looking for some stairs. So like probably a good little bunch of flower people go left and go right.
Carpet!
What's Rose Rod doing right now?
Roserod would probably be like chasing behind you guys. So he would stay by Queen Bella's side. So she's probably still like outside, beginning to basically wave of hands starts tearing apart any trace of thorns, anything that looks miserable and bleak here. What was it for you doing the handling check for the carpet?
Yeah, 19.
19. The carpet lunges off your back and begins to look around hungrily. And there's nothing but a plant diet here, so he turns his attention towards you.
We're going to go find this Diamond Jack.
It nods.
And
Which way do you go?
He was upstairs, so let's
Yeah, so
fly up.
so it's like large open areas, like open audience chamber, but there's no connected second floor. So you'd only really have the, hidden doorway you guys found center, and then a room left and right. Or a doorway left and right.
Okay. Let's go
Can we
right.
ask Bella? She should know her.
So she'd effectively be outside, flying in the air,
Oh, she's
doing the
still
big magics.
showy stuff.
So I'm going right.
Alright, so you duck off right. Who follows right?
I will go right.
We'll all stick together.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys begin running off the right path. I will say the right side. It goes for a while. It goes into a big open hallway. It'd probably be like you tuck right and it goes straight down to an open hallway. You'd probably see like maybe about 80 feet down from this hallway a set of stairs that leads up.
There we go.
Let's make our way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you guys rush down the hallway and begin going to make your way up towards the stairs. Coming out from some doorways along the hallway, they suddenly spring open. And so, leading would have been Frog on the carpet. You would miss this as you're flying on the carpet.
Okay.
I would have been like right.
I know, so you're probably behind. Jim, are you flying? I assumed. So it'd probably be just for Jaster, Hanu, and Vosh. As you guys are rushing down the hallway, you see these two long snake tails slam doors open and form a little tripwire in front of you. Like they're trying to trip you up while you're running.
Yeah. Dang.
So it would just be a dexterity save as you guys are rushing through and they try and trip you up.
You got a 9.
18.
Let's see. 19.
So it would be these doors burst open and these two green tails just latch out in the middle. Frog, you kind of fly by and look back as you see Jim flying over and Vosh and Jaster quickly rush out. And then Hanu just sprawled in the background, like slumps down on the ground and begins spinning on the shell. So he's tripped up. Do you guys keep running on without him?
No.
Or wait
I
for
would-
him to catch up?
I would actually go
Let's
back
see what's
to
in those
the
doors.
So if you look back, you would see it's two more of these serpentine soldiers that have basically just set up this trap for you. So they basically go to trip him up, and then it looks like they're attempting to flee back down the hallway past Hanu.
Cast Firebolt.
Go to attack him.
Yeah.
Chill touch.
All right.
I'll go and try to help Hanu out.
Roll some damage. Yeah, so those both hit. What,
I
16
definitely-
plus
yeah.
a lot?
9, yeah.
25. And what was yours? Still high something?
Yeah, it's 17 plus more.
8 points.
9 points.
So they do take the damage, but as it would go probably to another round, now for Vosh and Jim, did you guys stop? You stop as well?
I went back to go and get.
Alright, so you help Hanu up?
Yeah.
So as you attack these guys, they do try and run back down the hallway and will keep fleeing from you.
I can still see them. Throwing another
It
one.
would have been, they're probably about 60 foot, so they're basically right at the end of the hallway in this round. So you could still go for another attack
Yeah,
if you
let's
want.
do that.
Hanu's helped up to his feet.
20 and 10.
Even higher.
You don't have to be
A
laying down on the job,
27.
man. Hanu, come on.
I didn't mean to.
I know you didn't.
10.
That's better. 11.
So I'd say with the 10 and 11, about the same damage, you'd watch these guys basically just wind up getting blasted onto the wall by this magic and are, well, slain. So, you
Yeah,
guys
keep
carry
going.
on.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I need to roll one more thing.
Oof.
So, you guys do make your way up the stairs. You see the upper area, probably a bit more open. Looks like a series of rooms and hallways. Down towards the end, though, you would see something that looks very similar to the balcony you would have been looking at from outside.
Okay.
So probably a good, again, that run about 80 feet down towards the other side.
Seems almost like a trap at this point, but we're committed.
I love hallways. You guys run.
Keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
So you guys rush down towards the end of this hallway, and you would see around the top part of this area, there does seem to be a bunch of large piles of
petals and leaves.
That's not a good sign.
That's not a good sign at all.
What kind of petals and leaves?
Flowers.
Assorted.
Oh,
They're pretty large.
Piles enough for something to hide in?
I wouldn't say that. They look like they're probably torn in different directions and
like
just scattered
bundles
throughout
of
the
They're
room.
flowers, that we
corpses.
said?
Yeah, they're the corpses of probably the guys you sent in.
In all of Frog's wisdom.
He's nearby.
Oh no.
Are they outside any particular door?
So it looks like they're just sort of in the middle of this hallway. As you guys made it to the balcony he was on originally, you can see a lot of basically torn apart flower folk.
Well, they did good.
It's a good lead. They did their job well.
You guys have any ideas as far as trying to find them?
Are there doors in this area here?
So there would be probably a central one leading back, and then the other pathway. It looks like it meets here.
So it looks like you might be back in the entrance now.
So it leads back to the other. You basically see as you get here, there was a much closer stairwell from the other side.
Okay, so the other side.
But and then
So he
there's
went that
there's
way?
like another doorway leading off the center path that you haven't seen.
Check that one out.
If you open that up, that would be a large bedroom that has a very nice beehive motif to it. It has like a large bath that seems to fill with honey, and this big, lovely heart-shaped bed in the middle.
Oh, she got a heart shape
It's the honeymoon suite.
No pun
But
intended.
the whole thing along the center, the whole shape of this room is shaped like a beehive. And there's probably like a couple other spots too, where there's like shelves made of different kind of probably shelves and bookshelves made of cells, the little hex cells.
Yeah,
of the
like
beehive.
honeycomb.
Yeah, honeycomb look to them.
Alright.
I would probably keep heading towards the one that was going to go back down, because if these created this all when they were coming up, so
Do you want to run that way?
Yeah.
that's why I'm going.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Do you guys want to do anything as far as with the bedroom or no?
Yeah, I want to look around. Maybe like a detective action.
I'm trying to get. I want to try to get
I'll
this
check
guy.
the bookshelf real quick.
All right, so are you trying to do detect magic?
Yeah.
All right, so you cast detect magic, and you want to do investigation for it.
Mm-hmm.
Vosh, you
Random dead.
running back down.
Oh, watch runs away. I'm
Yeah, I'm the big guy, man. I'm going to try
So you're
to.
gonna follow Vosh.
I'm going to try to stop him.
Which way do you want to go?
Here,
23.
I'll go halfway washing.
So you start following Vosh, and then, and then Hana does detect magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys rush down. You would find going all down the other stairwell, there is just a trail of these flower people strewn under the pieces down.
It looks like they were very strong.
They look pretty badly cut up. And you're kind of have a trail to follow of these flowers where someone's gone down this way, it would seem. But as you investigate, you do find on the bookshelf there is. One second. One book that stands out. It is a book on the anatomy of bees by Barry B. Benson. And as you pull it, the heart-shaped bed flips up to reveal some kind of a chute. Hanu, you would see as you cast the spell, there is magic on that book and on the bed. As is some kind of magical contraption.
Maybe go down.
Well, you would see as basically you're popping the spell as Frog looks around and goes, oh, and pulls the lever as it flips up. You're looking at it.
Should we go down that?
It looks like a slide.
Let's check it out. Looks like a nice escape route. Hey guys, we found something. Come on.
So they all ran out the other way.
I know. I yelled down.
Yeah.
Let's go. And
So you guys would be.
I'm gonna
basically
use carpet
extra
to
doorway.
descend a little more slowly, not like a slide.
Yeah, we're already at the like front gate probably.
I mean, so yeah, if you guys go out this way, you'd see like the trail of flowers basically ends around the front room, back towards where you had started. And you would probably just catch the tail end of a couple of these UNT soldiers, the snake men, make their way out the front door and are crushed by a treant.
Nice.
Are they
Okay.
dead?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, they were crushed by the tree.
So
man.
yeah, for Jim, Vosh, and Jasper, you thought of them. Yeah, you see, you make your way downstairs, and you'd see these snake guys that are not the one you were looking for being
Yeah.
crushed
All
outside
right, let's
the door.
get back up there and rejoin with the other guys.
Okay.
How
as
did
soon as
you-
possible.
Did you go down the
Yeah,
slide?
I'm down with
So are you going? He's going to the carpet. Are you sliding
Yeah,
down?
I don't. I mean,
I can
don't
carry
think
on the
can-
carpet.
Can you both? Can we both? Take it?
Yeah.
Good. All right, so you guys take the carpet down a little slow. You make your way down.
Open the secret door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would find. Yep. So you would find this route leads down, and it drops you into a very open chamber. As you make it into this chamber, it smells lovely. It plops you. Well, sorry, it wouldn't plop you. You guys would come down. You'd see. There's basically a big dandelion landing pad at the bottom of it, where it basically goes like a slide and then drops you off into lush flowers. Yeah, probably like a little, the red and white mushroom cap, and then
Yeah.
dandelions planted around the base of it.
All right.
Bless you.
And
Not there yet.
Yeah, I know. I would have seen it open. I'd be like, Geronimo!
you would see leading off a long tunnel.
Let's go.
So you guys race your way down this tunnel, and as you get out, you find a dead end, the far side of it.
Can I cast detect magic again?
Actually, yeah, you would still have detect magic active.
Yeah.
It is a magical door. You'd be able to tell this is a magic door. And so yeah, you'd see the glow of the magic on it, and you'd see one section of the wall where, as you place a hand towards it, it does slide open, leading out to the back side of the castle. And you'd see tucked away in probably a big black cloak, a lone figure, probably about 3 figures rushing off towards, from the back of the castle.
Have I caught up with them yet?
You guys wouldn't have. So if you guys rush back up, this would probably be a couple turns. You would have probably made it back to the room and see the chute at this point if they're going down that hallway.
I was going down to the secret door.
Okay, so you're going down the door. So you start rushing down. You would find this room. Did you guys go this way or back up?
I probably would have gone outside.
You're going outside.
Yeah, going around.
Following back. Jim.
Yeah, if I would follow back and
So you're going back to the room.
yeah,
So you see like the big heart-shaped bed lifted up and what looks like a slide leading down.
like ooh, a slide. Wonder where that leads. Whee!
So you slide down the slide. It feels fast and dark. Probably like little flickers of light as you go. And then whoosh, you pop down next to Jaster as he's walking in. Just a little bounce off the mushroom and landing in a cloud of dandelions.
Boing.
Yeah, I'm.
I got you.
Do
How
I see
far away
them
are
seeing
these
as I went
3
around the
figures?
outside?
You would see like the scene of all these flower people kind of gathered, and the treant would probably look towards you. Nobody's gotten out this way.
Maybe they went out the back.
I don't know. Is there a back door?
Apparently.
Always a back door.
I heard that some of our friends, my other friends, said that there was some kind of slide up there in the bedroom. So I guess there might be a back door somewhere. I need to get around. I need to get around the back as quick as possible so I can help them if that is the case.
I could move you quick, but it might hurt a little.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Fastball special.
Can you give me a dexterity, an acrobatics check?
An acrobatics check?
Yes.
Oh.
As this treant picks you up and chucks you over the building.
That would be a 14.
You do not stick the landing. It will be a good bit of bludgeoning damage.
It's okay. It'll be worth
So, as you guys probably rush down the hall, and Hanu and Frog have made it to the back side of this, you see slamming down on the ground. Actually, I'm going to do one more roll too, just
it.
one thing, to see if
I
something
probably curled
happens.
up as a
I'm
ball.
I'm
when you
going to
did
see
it,
if
so-
something happens.
I kind of mentally go, your arms are like, ah, splat.
I'm going to ask you, pick above or below 50.
Oh no.
Hello.
So, you guys would see sailing over and just landing at the back of the castle. Vosh just slams down into the ground, leaving like a cloud of dust. You do take the damage from that was.
Okay.
I'm doing math poorly. My brain hurts. 16 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay, so
as you slam into the ground.
so it's
on the other
basically
side.
13 because of the 3 temp.
Yes,
So 3 temp is gone. So I basically just take 13.
13 points of bludgeoning damage. You guys see he sails down the ground in front of you.
How far
You-
away are those figures?
Ow! Oh
They
gosh,
were
that hurt.
probably about extra 60 foot just outside of that door. So like they'd just gotten down. Because you're pretty high up as well from where this is at. Or no, sorry. No, this would be ground level. So they're probably just about 60 foot off from you, running off.
I can still see him?
Yes.
Fireball.
Fireball.
So-
You guys would see, like, as you're going this tunnel, a light at the end of it. And then
Follow the
a much brighter orange light. It's really bright now, actually. Roll some damage.
Yeah. I don't remember how much that was.
I'm going.
It was 8d6.
Yeah,
Base level.
that's right. All of my d6, that's right.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 24, 26 points.
So you would watch, out of all, sorry, what's your save actually?
Oh, sorry, the save is 17.
Okay, so they would pass that. You would see one of these figures dodges out of the way of it entirely, while the other two seem to avoid most of the damage, but they still take some of it.
Okay. What was I, 15?
So two of them kind of badly scorched, but one of them does like the really dramatic action roll and dodges out of the way.
Okay. Still take 13 points.
So two of them do. One
Yeah.
of them avoids it entirely.
Does the one that avoided look like the bigger one? Is he?
You've
Is it all
seen
like
what
the
you've
same?
seen.
How,
They're all
how, do,
robed.
how do they avoid that entirely?
Danger sense.
Danger sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That should be the one, if I'm not thinking of the wrong one.
Or if it's like if they like a monk can't.
Or no, it should be like the, no, not danger sense. It's the, evasion.
evasion.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Think you get
Wrong one.
projectiles.
No, is it evasion? I'm trying to remember the name of
The rogue one that half damage or no damage.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
So where you take half damage on success
Yeah,
and then avoid on that.
no damage on a success.
Alright.
The nimble little bastard ability. Yes. Nimbly dodge out of the way of certain aerial effects, such as fire breath or fireballs.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's a slippery snake, but that does give him away a little bit more than likely.
Yeah. So
So, at that point, though, everybody would make it to about where they could see him. You guys want to roll a quick initiative. So I don't think this would be too long.
16.
16.
19.
Pretty good, that's it.
Yeah.
I did get chucked.
Hold on. So,
Don't say about me.
sorry, 16 for front.
Yep.
And then I'm assuming your 16 is with less dex.
Yeah, +0.
What was it, Casting?
5.
5.
Not so still.
Jim got?
Big tree
Yeah, I
damage.
can remember the little dot for the
Usually
for the
means-
9 or 6 is on the bottom, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a 9 plus 3, so
So
12.
12. Alright, then for Vosh.
19.
19 for Vosh. I'd say Vosh, you're probably about 30 foot from him.
Good.
Well, very good. Oh, lovely. What's he going? Sorry, I'm checking one thing. Ooh, we are a little over. Okay. Okay, lose initiative. Anyways, first direct is Vosh.
Yeah. I am going to Giant Smite,
Yes.
and I'm going to start running towards them with my gauntlets.
All right.
Getting ready to attack.
So there's the 2 figures off to the side and the one in the center.
The one that I'm going for, the one that dodged.
Yeah, the one that looks unharmed.
Yeah.
All right. Give me an attack. Or 2.
Or 3. No, that's not for later. Okay, so 18 plus plus
It
7.
will hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Alright. Three or 1d6. There, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so the first one is going to be 10, 12, 15.
15 points of damage.
Well, 15 plus 4, so that's 19.
19 points of damage. Lovely.
And again, I go.
Give me another.
Yes, I do. That's going to be a 17 plus 7.
Will also hit.
Here we go again.
And then next up is going to be Brett.
So that's going to be 8. So 8 and 8 and
16.
16 and 5 and then plus 4. So 16 plus 9.
24.
25.
Yes.
25.
So he takes this damage. He looks like he's tanking it pretty good, though.
Told you we'd be back.
Is that math right? No, it's not. It's down 10. Yes. I mean, so he's taking it like a champ so far. That's it for you, though? Bonus action.
I can also do my action surge too.
Oh, would you like to action, sir?
Oh yeah, I'm going.
All right, 2 more, I'm assuming. You always roll to see if they both hit.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be 15 plus 7.
That'll hit.
Yep.
His AC's less than 20 something.
Alright, here's the first one. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 6. That's 17 plus 4. So
21.
21.
21 more points of damage.
then here we go again. I don't like this guy. 14 plus 7.
Still hits.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that's a 5, 10. That's 15 plus 4, so that's 19.
19 more damage. Vosh has done, what, about 80 something damage in one turn?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's the total at 19?
Yeah, that was 19.
Put him to. Yeah. 84 points of damage in one turn. That's it for Vosh.
That's it for Bosch.
For
Alright.
You're not getting away.
So, he's looking pretty roughed up. He's not bloody yet.
Well, just a simple firebolt. Same guy. Oh, jeez.
I'm pretty.
I will say, ooh, that literally just misses. Right? Or is it 17? Yeah,
That is 17, yeah.
it just misses.
Okay.
Oh, and also. Oh wait, no. Never mind. It's going to happen if he moves out of a certain range of me.
Yep. All right.
Because I am big right now, so.
Yeah. So that would go to Hanu.
Alright, I'm just gonna shoot him 2 times with an Eldritch Blast, actually. I'll do. Yeah, I'll just do an Eldritch Blast. 2 Eldritch Blasts. A 17 and a 16.
17 and a 16 total.
Yeah, both. Yeah, 117, 116.
Wait,
Nothing?
Just under.
Sucking today.
So I guess we go to Jen. So you can make it to the end of this hallway. You can see, just in the distance, this
Big
figure
kobold.
running off that Vosh is fighting.
Yeah, I'm a big kobold right now.
It's robed to figure.
Let's see. Probably can use my pew pew or I can probably use my dagger. And I'll use my pew pew.
Yeah.
And that's a 9.
Plus your bonus.
Is 7, so 16.
16 misses. I'm
And
afraid.
okay.
Unfortunate rolls. Then would be Zoldan, who I'm going to assume has been rushing behind them. What would Zoldan do in such a situation? I wonder. He's going to bring the thunder. Well, lightning. Heck. Why not expend a, what's it called? Yeah, why not expend a channel divinity while I'm at it? So a giant storm cloud appears above this guy and comes crashing down on him with this heavy bolt of lightning. The guy makes a... Oh, within 5 foot radius. Okay, well, he's only going to hit the guy by aiming behind there. And he fails the dex save. So it is 30 lightning damage. Maxed from using Channel Divinity. Now this guy's looking a little roughed up. Past bloodied. Then go to him. He's going to turn towards Vosh.
I told you if you lied, I would be back.
What did I lie about?
You lied to Bella. You tricked her.
Tricking and lying, those feel like different
They're
things.
the same.
Surprise bite!
Surprise, man!
He strikes out really quick to bite you for 13 to hit.
Nope.
You see this thick yellow poison just dripping from his fangs, which is, it's just weird because he's got like a mouse's head, but these big viper fangs. He is going to also pull these 2 large scimitars and go to attack you. One is a 22 to hit.
That would hit.
The other is a 25.
That would also hit.
Sorry, the ones he wanted to hit.
I know, you wanted me to be that ain't gonna happen.
Ooh, max damage on both, though.
Oh boy.
That's 11 damage times 2. 22.
Oof, 22, okay.
As these 2 just brutal attacks slash into you. Then it would be... Oh, actually, you've hit him a lot.
Oh yeah, I have.
But he's still going to try and run.
Well, but because of my sentinel,
Yeah,
I get
he's
opportunity
going to
attack.
risk the opportunity attack. He's just running.
All right.
So you try and move away from you. You do get an opportunity
Yep.
attack.
It's gonna be 5 and a 7.
Misses.
Yeah.
So he dashes 40 feet away. And then it would go to Jasper. So he's about 100 foot off from you now.
There's him, and then you said
There's
one,
2 others.
Alright.
Yeah, they're off by Vosh.
Twin spinning a chromatic orb. One for him.
And then one towards...
One towards him is 11 damage, and one towards another
What do you
one.
You do the attacker?
Is 19 plus bonuses.
Ah.
Sorry.
Wait, and then for the other one? Or you did just the one towards
Just
him
the one
first?
towards him first.
Yep.
Then that one is 13 plus bonuses, so 21.
Will also hit. So the other one.
So that's
So how much
9
was the damage towards the main guy, sir? I forgot. I might just say it.
I think it was 11.
11.
Yeah. 11 sounds right. Okay. So he's looking rough. And the other one?
The other one was 9.
9 is enough to finish that guy off. As the Frog had already burned him a good little bit. So that guy drops next to Vosh. Anything else for Jaster?
Yeah, one bardic towards Vosh.
What's the range on it? Vosh
Um,
is 60 foot from you.
that's a good question. I'll see if that's available.
Yeah.
If not, it won't happen.
Yeah. The remaining Yuan T soldier is going to just try and hold Vosh back. He moves up to you and goes for 2 scimitar attacks. Both of which are only a 13 hit.
Nope.
So you just fend him off with these claws as he does nothing. Goes back to Vosh's go. So he's
Yeah.
40 foot off from you.
I would
and
go.
there's one right upon you.
I would close the distance, but while I'm closing, I'm pulling out Gulliver's hammer this time and activating it.
Do you have 40 foot of movement speed?
I have 30, but I'm
60-foot range.
Oh, so
Well-
you would just reach him. You have a bardic.
I have,
So you'd still be 10 foot off from him.
Yep.
30 foot of movement speed.
Yep. I'd still be at 10 foot, but
It doesn't have 10 foot reach, though.
I don't care.
What
I'm not.
saying is you.
I know, but I just went up at my
Oh,
size.
yeah, you're going bigger.
I'm going
right?
bigger. Yeah. So I'm like, you're not getting away from me.
So you still don't have the reach to hit it. though.
I know, and that's all I'm going to do for right
You're
there.
just going bigger.
I'm just going bigger and getting it as close as I can.
Hypothetically, you could throw a hammer.
I ain't going for
Do you
it.
have any like ranged weapons you could still?
Oh, I do actually. I have my bow, my longbow. So I'll go ahead and shoot that
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah, okay.
So,
The attacker?
not good.
Not as good.
It's a 4 plus 7.
And you should go for a second shot.
Yeah, I'm going to go for my second shot, of course. It's 18.
18
Plus 7.
total? Oh,
Yep,
okay.
18
yeah,
plus 7.
18 plus 7, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so D8 plus 7. D8. That's not D8, is it? No. D10.
Yes.
That's D. No, it's D10.
I can't tell you're holding it. Yeah, it's D10. Pointier. Pointier! It's the green one. To your left. Or to your right.
This one?
Yeah, it's a D8.
That's a 7 plus 7.
Is it plus 7?
It's a plus 7 attack bonus.
Yeah, but it'd be plus 4 for your strength.
Yeah.
So it's 11 damage. Or 11 for the damage.
Yeah.
He's looking pretty rough. Then go to Frog.
Flying at him with the carpet.
Yep. The carpet do be flying 50 foot forward.
Alright.
But it's actually 12 because I do get plus 1 to all attack rolls and damage rolls.
If with the hammer, not the bow.
Oh, with just okay.
Yeah.
Darn it. Oh well.
Well, you're bigger though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm bigger.
Yeah, he's bigger.
I think doesn't it go on to a ranged attack though?
No.
I don't think it would.
No,
It would
guess
make
not.
your bow stronger.
It would make my melee stuff stronger.
Yeah.
23 to hit.
Does hit for a fireball.
Hit.
Alright.
8.
8 points of damage. So every little helps. He's starting to look pretty rough. Nothing else for fun? Just chasing him down?
Yep.
Han,
Just gonna
do the turtle shuffle.
short shuffle and shoot him with 2 Eldritch Blasts again.
Hunch your foot off. Don't matter for an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Hey,
I got an 18
I don't know.
and a 16.
Total?
I'm just kind of
An
curious
18 for
because
one and a 16
depending on how far
for
you
the other.
get,
18, he
I can
just
do the
hits.
fire room.
About 100 to 150 feet.
That might actually be good because that fire room can lock him in place.
Yeah.
But you have to be a
9
certain range
plus
to her
4.
to activate it.
True.
So 13 damage from the 1.
13 damage for the one. Alright. So he's Again, pretty bad as this blast hits him. From there, it's Jim's go.
Okay, guess you will get a little closer and try using your pew again.
Yep. So move 30 feet towards him and go for a shot.
How close is she to me
So
now?
that would get her. You ran up towards him. He started 60 foot. He ran off 100 foot. You would have been 90 foot from the building. She would currently be 30 foot. So she's 60 foot away from you. Assuming you're going for an attack.
Yeah, I just want to check though.
7 plus 7 will miss.
It just says I have to activate it. It doesn't say that I have to be close to her or not.
Oh.
So I could just
You just
activate
have
it.
to have a reaction to activate
Yeah.
it with?
Yeah.
Okay.
She is not doing well in this initiative.
No, the attack rolls have been very unfortunate for this part. Zoldan, however, flying high on cloud 9, he's going to go for another call lightning on this guy. And but he does pass the save that time. It's only 15 points of lightning damage. So smoke him while you got him. So, bolt of lightning comes down. He kind of avoids some of it. Actually, ooh, shit, hang on. Is that a dex save? Ooh. Well, that's a bummer, because he would avoid all of it on a success, because he's got evasion. Ooh. So Zoldan's lightning bolt gets dodged. That's rough. Lightning bolt, try not. So that would go to him. Ooh, what would he do? Vosh is really annoying. He's actually going to use 10 foot to go back towards Vosh and go for another bite attack on him. Ooh, that is an 18 hit.
It meets.
Ooh, so it works. Cool. You
Great.
take 10 points of damage
Oof.
and have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, take the 10. So Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
This guy tonight. It's 3 plus 7.
Fails. So you feel your body seizes up as you slump to the ground, paralyzed.
Oh.
He is then going to make 2 more attacks against you.
I'm just glaring at him.
Advantage. I imagine it's the glare as he just glances down, and he would go full mouse squeak back to you. Hey, George, I come back for you. Oh, a nat 20 and a nat 1. Yeah, it's been like brutal on Vosh at the moment. So that's 11 plus. Ooh, only 13 off the 1. He's going for another one. That is still only a 17 to hit. So he swings down again, but it just
17
catches
doesn't
your
hit.
armor. Yeah, so even with you on the ground, it just catches into this this runic mail and just does no damage to you. Then he's gonna run away. So you can get 30 foot away.
So is there a way I can like?
So I would say you are paralyzed until the end of your next turn. So it's unfortunately more or less a stun effect.
Hey.
Um,
Yeah, you basically see giant Vosh just go.
oh yeah, he's big too.
Yeah.
So he's just bigger
No,
they
here's
are,
a question.
Bigger they are, harder they fall.
The question: was he in front of me when he did that?
Yeah.
Because I could have just fallen right on
See,
top of him.
The trick is you're falling paralyzed, which he knows is coming, so he would have just moved out of the way.
I'm pretty damn
If
big.
you're doing a move where you know it's going to
Yeah.
seize someone up, you'd be ready to go, this guy's going to fall.
Yeah, and I'm pretty big though. So I mean,
Yeah. But then Jasper's go. So he's pretty far off now. It was about 120. No, yeah, it should be about 120 foot away. Yeah,
Okay. I'll keep moving closer and scorching ray.
that makes sense. A 19 and 17 will hit. The 1 will miss. The 2.
so basically it skips my turn. Goes. So basically, after that, I'm
12
back
damage.
to normal now.
You would be. So it's one turn you're paralyzed. So yeah, he takes the blast, kind of just get hit in the back. Cloak kind of burned away now from all the attacks. No one had killed off that last UNT soldier, so he's going to go to make 2 attacks against Vosh on the ground.
Well, I mean, he said that it was after my turn, so shouldn't I be starting to feel
No,
better?
your turn hasn't
Oh,
happened yet. It's
oh.
after this guy.
Oh, okay.
Still in initiative.
Yeah. So first one still misses even with you paralyzed.
Yep.
Second one also still misses even with you paralyzed. So he's just hacking away at your armor and just get a stupid male.
Another
As
end of the sword to use.
as he's just kind of whacking against the armor on the ground, and then you start to slump and move again as the poison wears off.
Yeah.
But that is at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Which is good frog.
While he was doing that, I was probably just like rolling my eyes. I'm like, really?
You could say something dramatically as you start to be able to move again.
Like, really? You're no. He's more of a threat than you.
I imagine it's like your giant form too. This little snake guy is trying to like stab into the armor.
Question.
Yes,
Can antidote be taken preemptively?
I would say so. If you take an antidote, I imagine it would help.
Okay. Having seen the effect on Vosh, drinking my antidote potion.
Shot the antidote. Yeah, because I'd say like the effects would probably last at least a minute or so if you're using it like that.
Son.
So bonus action, drink a potion.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Figure it out. Cast magic missile.
Makes sense to me. What level?
Second level. And also flying.
Yep. So rushing towards him. So you'd basically be right above him with the carpet.
Right.
This hail of magic missiles comes down.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
It was so what? 3, 4, 7, 10, 12. You forgot the ones, so it'd be 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's each of those plus one, so it'd be
Oh, that's right.
yeah 5, 9, 13. I love magic
Cool.
missile. 16.
Yeah, I rarely
So you
use it.
watch a bunch of bolts sail into him, pelting him as he begins to stumble, looking like he's ready to fall, but he is still standing.
Okay.
Then we go to him. He's just about 120 foot off. Good old Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Warlock bread and butter.
It's only him left, right?
There's one guy still poking at Vosh, but he's.
I'll
Yeah.
let him deal with that.
Hey, that's what I totally forgot to mention. I forgot to mention you guys leveled up last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're level 7 right now, by the way.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
I
podcast
got a
listeners.
21 and a 7, a 50. So one will hit.
Yes.
You got a 10 plus 4, 14.
Oh. You watch this blast slams into him as he's staggering so close. Labored breathing Frog hears from as he's ready to drop,
One.
but is still standing on one.
He's almost
Jim!
Come on, Jim.
You see
Final
this guy
shot.
like very heavily just veering as he's about to drop.
Yeah, again, we're
Take
trying
a
to use it.
shot.
Yeah, try to shoot him with my Q field, so try to die this time.
Basically,
Lord.
nat 20 on this spot.
Right.
Where he's
Yeah.
at 1
Right.
HP,
One
it's going to be a
HP.
nat 20.
Here.
It was a nat 20!
Nice.
So, you
That's
guys
the perfect way
watch.
to end the fight, though.
So, he's just running off, panting and breathing
Perfect
after
shot.
these heavy attacks, and then you just see, it's on the radiant setting, right?
Here.
Yeah,
So you just see off from the distance, Frog's probably the only one who just sees the full force of it. You guys
Hey,
probably
I do
see.
too.
Yeah, you're pretty close.
I'm pretty damn close, man.
So you're like slumped on the ground watching,
Yeah,
and you just
but
see
I'm
this
I'm
blast of golden light just slams a hole through his chest as he kind of looks down. Oh, as he thumps to the ground. Dead.
Searching the body.
What about
Tell
the
you
guy?
what you find next time.
Gonna take that, and then I'm gonna strip him of all he's worth, and say, "Eat him."
All yours.
Okay. So we'll pick up there next time, I think, as you guys have defeated Diamond Jack. And a bit of, you went to fight him afterwards, so a little stacked fight for you.
Yeah, I made sure he was going to be hurting by the time my comrades got him.
Yeah, I agree.
He was a despot. The people didn't love him. But that is a little late leaving, so that is where we'll have to leave off for now.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.